Jagaban is in the UK. That is what we want to look at today. Now, if you know the history of Nigeria and the UK, then you understand this visit. So we're going to look at everything that's happening in the scene today. Sorry, I have my light on. So I'm just going to create the title on the YouTube. Okay. So we're live now. Thank you for joining, guys. Where am I going to start from? We're going to start from the visit first of all. For those of you guys that notice, I hope I can be heard on the YouTube though. Yeah, I think so. For those of you guys that already know, Tinubu government is in the UK. They all came. In short, Tinubu brought all of his government into the UK. Everybody. Tinubu came with National Security Advisor. Tinubu came with the chief of the Minister of Defense. Tinubu came with everybody that needed to come here. So we're going to look at it. We're going to look at all the welcoming party, all the celebration. It's important we look at it. And I want to be honest with you guys today, because I see a lot of people insulting the president and all that. I can criticize him, but he's our president. That's number one. And if they welcome him, let him enjoy and learn some lesson. But we're going to call him out on some of the stuff that I think he took. Why did he come with National Security Advisor? Why did he come with the army chief? We'll look into that. But for now, let us celebrate the visit first. I have some videos. It's only a video anyway. I don't think the president is having any speech. So we're going to look at it. Then three things that we'll look at today. We'll look at what is happening in Nigeria. We'll look at the Tinubu visit. We'll look at what is happening in Nigeria. And Showore is going to be part of our conversation this evening. Showore, Omoele Showore is trending at the moment in Nigeria for obvious reason. So we need to look at all of his statements and we'll need to talk about it. For now, let me just get the video that I needed to get out. I think this is the video. All right. Just struggling. Nigeria is operating, and they ask us that. Okay. That's definitely not the video that I want to show to you guys. That is not the video I want to show. The video I want to show is somewhere here. Where are you, video? Where are you, video? Where are you, video? Let's find it. Let's find it. Let's find it. Let's find it. If I can't find the video, I can find the image first. Let's put some of the beautiful image that we're getting from the UK. Let's put them out there. And then we can then look at the story on reasons. Okay, that's your president there. That is Tinubu there. He came, he saw. I like his suit. I like his looking so cold, even though the weather is a little bit getting warm in the UK. The wife dressed very, very expensive, and they're all having a match, feeling validated in the UK. I didn't go. One thing that I do with my media is I don't go where I'm not invited. And I don't go where I have to just go there for picture's sake. I see a lot of people that I know that were there. You could just go and stand on the road and be doing side talk. And I don't want to go there and embarrass them. I don't want to go there and start doing protest. We'll look at that because during Buhari's regime, there was an opposition that every time Buhari is in London, there was always an opposition against him. Every time he's in London, there was always an opposition against. But this time around, we don't even have opposition anymore. So we're going to look at all of the pictures that are coming out from the UK. Why is Tinubu in the UK? What is the point of this visit? Those are the things that we'll have to look at. But I'll take my time just to get myself organized. Then we can start. So he's here. Baba is here. And for the fact, this is the first time that the UK, according to the news, this is the first time UK is actually, the royal family is hosting Nigerian president in 37 years. So there was never a reason for them to come down here, apart from hospital treatment. This is actually the first time they've been welcome in 37 years. I don't know what to make of this, but we're going to look at some of the footage that we're getting. Then we're going to talk about it. Anybody who wants to have their say can come up. I can't kill myself. As you said, if day before yesterday they did what do you call it? Jagaban is walking. They called that one Jagaban is walking, where a lot of people attended. I saw that one. I laughed about it. Then today is the president, and the president is actually fasting. I don't know if he's fasting, but they say he's fasting. So there was no food, but there will be food this evening. There will be food this evening. There's a lot of coverage, but one thing I also noticed is this: he came with so many people. He came with so many people, like plenty people. Plenty people. Tinubu came with so many people. And the UK newspaper are actually taking it. I'm quoting from the Reuters now. Britain King hosted Nigerian President Bola Tinubu at Windsor Castle on Wednesday in the first state visit by a Nigerian leader in 37 years. Yes, 37 years. So the trade between the two countries is at record high. But one thing, who does that trade favor? Does it favor Nigerians? King Charles is using the two-day visit to highlight the deep cultural and commercial link between Nigeria and the UK. Britain is home to a large Nigerians in diaspora, with about 300,000 Nigerians living in the UK. And I'm one of those 300,000 people, by the way. And one of the most high-profile Briton of Nigeria heritage is Kemi Badenoch, the main opposition conservative leader, who is the first Black woman to lead a major political party in the UK. And I do hope that the president can see that in the UK, the main opposition leader in this country is a young lady, a Yoruba descent, who actually spent a long time in Nigeria. When that woman came out, when Kemi Badenoch came out and said that, and share her experience about Nigeria, people attacked her. In short, they went on her comment section and tried to destroy her page with insult. But today, she is one of the best opposition leader in this country. So the newspaper went and said the British government hoped the visit will reinforce the UK role as a global center for African business. King Charles spent the afternoon showing Tinubu items related to Nigeria from the royal collection, accompanied by their wife Kamala, Queen Kamala, and Oluremi, and Prince William and his wife Kate. Among the items were manuscripts written by Ben Okiri, the Nigerian-born British poet, novelist, who was the first Black writer to write a Booker Prize, and a Yoruba throne stretched back thousands of small color beads, which Nigerians has presented to Charles' mother, the late Queen Elizabeth in 1954. So the visit also include trip to the tomb of St. George Chapel to lay a rod of flower. Now, all of this is good if our Nigerian people are feeling this. And when you look at social media comment section, people are saying, what is he doing in the UK? It's just a photo op. In my own opinion, I think I don't want to start criticizing him why he's in this country. I don't want to criticize him why he's in this country. But we must also understand that yesterday there was an attack in Bauchi. Actually, in Meduguri. It was the first time attack in Meduguri. I find it difficult that the president will be coming to the UK and the president will come with the security chief. And there's a lot of Nigerians. What is Obi Kubana doing in the UK with president? You know, these people don't take government serious. What is he doing? Because I have seen state visit before. Everybody, people transport themselves. Just imagine I will transport myself to London just to go and stand at the gate. Or I'll go and stay at the hotel just to have a handshake. And also there's a lot of protesters where people, not protests. City boys, they were there shouting, on your mandate we shall stand. On the road. But when King Charles and Tinubu, when they played the national anthem by the guard, they did not play on your mandate. And I'm wondering, the national anthem they play was not the new one that Tinubu introduced. They played the old one. If I remember very well today. I wonder why Tinubu did not ask them to play on your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, Bola, on your mandate, Bola, on your mandate we shall stand. I wonder why they did not play that one. I would have expected them to play that one because that is what we're used to. That is what Nigerians are used to. Because every time the Tinubu appear in the Senate House, they don't play the national anthem that unite Nigeria together. They play on your mandate we shall stand. I can guarantee you, nobody in Nigeria can sing the national anthem. No police officer can recite it. No student can recite it. No government official can recite it. Nobody. Nobody. And that is what we're celebrating. Well, I'm going to hold some of my thought about his plan in the UK. Because I don't know what he won. King Charles did not serve food in the morning. I think they will be eating by now because Tinubu claimed he's a Muslim. So they have adjusted the program. Because normally there will be like a tea party and food like that in the afternoon. I think they have moved everything now to this evening after the break of fasting. The king will be holding a banquet quietly for the president of Nigeria. I think Tinubu will be re-elected. Because Nigerian people deserve Tinubu. Or he will re-elect himself. And Nigerian people will pacify it for him. That is what I'm thinking. Because the people are not ready. Now, I look at the president. I look at him. I see a very frail old man. And I kind of ask myself a question: is it the best we can have? And because of the tribalistic natures of our country, people are not ready to speak the truth. And to be honest with you, a lot of people think I don't like this president. A lot of people think I don't like this president. A lot of people think, Mr. Ben, you are just a hateful guy when it comes to this leader. I thought about him. I remember Buhari's time. Then I remember him. Then I also think about Nigerian people. What did they want? And at this point, to be honest with you, Nigerian people will need to fight for themselves. They will need to enjoy this pain that they have brought upon themselves. Nobody can save them. I'm not going to cry more than the man that is having headache. I don't think I should be crying more than the people that live in Nigeria. I don't live there. I don't like the injustice I see. I don't like the hunger that the people are going through. But the people that are going through that hunger, did they know they are right? And every day, people like us that are trying to speak to the conscience of Nigerians, we get all the insult, all the abuse. And it's hard to complain more than the people that are actually feeling the pain and the heat. Nigerians are sycophants. We delight ourselves. You see one thing about these people, they actually want to bring my account down. And I'm not even saying anything. I'm not even doing anything that is I don't know what I'm saying that will make TikTok to restrict me now. I've just got a flash restriction now. I don't know. Make una the report now, Nasabi. There's a guy called One Man. One Man was here yesterday. He's a fantastic Tinubu supporter. He's here. One Man.
Oga, wait me. I can't see myself on your screen.
I'm not the one holding your phone, no.
Well, I can't see myself in a box.
You are there live and direct. You are on top there. Might be your network, but I can't.
All right. So what's all these things that you're doing? What's the objective of the exercise? Your president is in the United Kingdom. They first visited 38 years, a state visit with all of the pomp and pageantry that the UK does best in celebration of the place that you come from.
Of sycophants.
Who are the sycophants?
The president.
Why is he a sycophant?
Does he deserve this kind of visit?
Well, you have to ask King Charles now. The first in nearly 40 years.
Well,
so that's
my brother, go ahead and tell me what you came to say. I am doing
No. I was listening in the background, and
what did I say? What did I actually say that is annoying now? What did I say? Did I go against him?
Well, did you not? People are listening to you now.
But what did I talk? Tell me.
Now, the tone and texture. You are saying that you are talking about the entourage that he brought to the UK. I'm not quite sure how you counted the numbers to conclude that there are a lot. You are saying that there's bombings going on in Borno.
In Badunguri yesterday.
Yes, that's in Borno State, yes.
It's on the Reuters news, also carried, NMC news
It
carried.
doesn't need the Reuters news to tell you that. It's all over the news everywhere.
Okay, sir.
So what has that got to do with Tinubu's state visit? That's the question. Are you expecting Tinubu to rush down to Borno carrying an AK-47, or what is the expectation?
Okay.
You're talking about
I thank you. Are you going to listen? Because when you came yesterday, you don't let me talk. You just want
No. You were just backing your Igbo brothers yesterday now because you wanted their endorsement, you know.
You see, you've started with Igbo brothers again. We're not talking about
Igbo. Not what
here.
led to the fight yesterday.
So I'm an Igbo now.
No, it doesn't really matter to me now. It doesn't. If you're an Igbo, it's a beautiful thing to be Igbo now.
So am I an Igbo now?
I don't know your ethnicity now. What does that matter?
So how did you know that I'm backing up my Igbo brother?
No, I said yesterday when I was trying to speak on your platform, and because the Igbos were rioting, anyway, let's forget that. I'm talking about Tinubu's visit to the United States.
I have told you already that as somebody who say you represent the good of this government and you constantly go to platform to defend the good of this government, you must have to take care when you are talking to the public.
I don't speak on behalf of the government, by the way. I speak as a citizen.
A citizen of what? Citizen of Yoruba or citizen of Nigeria?
Of Nigeria.
So in that Nigeria, is there any other citizen? There are other ethnic group in Nigeria. Why do you always come here and refer to Igbo in some certain method that is disturbing to listen to?
It's only because you chose to be disturbed now. You chose to be offended.
But how do you feel if somebody is picking out your tribes to talk about them in this?
If somebody refers to me as Yoruba, then that is exactly who I am. I have no reason to be offended by that. I'm from Oyo laughing. We have a palace, we have a king.
Congratulations for the palace and the king.
And now, thank you for that. Yes.
Now, you are talking about that. I brought Tinubu. That I was complaining that Tinubu came with so many people, and you also say that you've heard as well that there was an attack in Maiduguri as well.
Right.
And then I was saying that in that kind of situation, do you think Tinubu should be coming to London with the national security advisor to the president?
I'm not sure. What was that River?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure what the list of the entourage is, but let me just say this. Nigeria has been grappling with a growing insecurity for the past 3 years. Ask a question.
I didn't ask a question. I asked you a direct question that a country that is bleeding. Now, I am not saying the president should not travel. I've said it already here that the president have a right to travel. The president can be welcome here. But if we have a problem at home, what is our minister or a defense chief is doing here?
All right, Mr. Ben, you asked the question, but then you have to take the response. It might not chime with what you want to hear, but this is my response to it. So if you care for me to respond, then I'm happy to.
Go ahead, one man. Go ahead.
Yes. So as I was saying, the country has been grappling with growing insecurity for the better part of 3 decades. There's never been a week past that there's not been a major incident on insecurity. It's a shame. It's an indictment on governance, but that is the situation that the country finds itself in. So if we're saying that the government cannot function anything outside of insecurity, then there will be no function outside of insecurity. So there has to be function. But what has Tinubu done about it is the question. Tinubu has ordered all the service chiefs to go to Borno and to make sure that they attend to that matter. And in response to that, there's been an overwhelming military activity in Borno, taking down a good 19 to 20-something amount of those insurgents. So an immediate and decisive response to that. I'm not sure if your news reaches to that, because I don't think your news reaches to positive things that the government does, but that has been the response. So that does not then preclude this long planned first time in 40 years visit, state visit, that the King of England has extended to your president in celebration of his successes in Nigeria.
So you actually take me like I'm the enemy of this your government, isn't it?
No, I don't really care. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't quibble your opinion, but vest it in facts. That's just the thing. This is the thing. What I find with you guys is that you just make suppositions and assumptions, and then you land on some indignation that is not vested on anything so substantial or verifiable. And this is where the problem is. You just make up stuff, and then you become indignant off the back of that.
Do you think if the UK Prime Minister is going to Nigeria and there's an attack in any part of the UK, do you think the Prime Minister of this country will travel to Nigeria with the Chief of Army, with his National Security Advisor? Would he even go to that joining? Would they even go? That's the question I'm asking you. Do you think the UK Prime Minister
there are
will do that?
constant incidents in the United States, and that's never stopped. Which day of the week were there not major incidents of unaliving, mass killing, and all of that in the United States? When has that ever stopped the United States president from traveling? But you are comparing apples and oranges. The United Kingdom is not Nigeria. They're in different spaces of their evolution. So you cannot, by standard of what obtains in the United Kingdom, insist that Nigeria should obtain equally. The United Kingdom is a $3 trillion economy. Nigeria is barely a $300 billion economy. So it's apples and oranges.
I will allow you to celebrate your president today. I'm not going to go deeper for you. Why didn't you go to Buckingham Palace to welcome your president?
Because it's not in Buckingham Palace, it's in Windsor, isn't it?
Why didn't you go to Windsor?
What would I go to do there? I wasn't invited, like you were not.
Did you not see that a lot of people were standing outside and bidding on your mandate? We shall stand. Why didn't you go?
I celebrate their patriotism.
So it is now their patriotism. That's what you call it.
Well, what would you call it? People that are gathered to celebrate the successes of their country and their president. Is that not the patriotic thing to do?
Bless, why you they laugh?
Mr. Ben, it is worth laughing. It's worth laughing. 100%. It's worth laughing.
I don't know why they laugh. I bet go ahead and have your say.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Ben. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So first of all, you see, I'm embarrassed. I'm highly embarrassed. I have so many things to say concerning the presidential state visit to the UK. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, having a state visit in the UK, it's great, it's good. I support it 100%. Now, the first problem I have with this state visit to the UK is that all those people that were standing on the street, all those people that had no business to be there, all those people with banners and flyers shouting on your mandate we shall stand, was that even necessary?
The man said they are patriotic.
That is not patriotism. That is never patriotism.
He said that is patriotism for him.
You see, one problem Nigeria has, and these people like one man, they know, but because of their support, and they just want to keep a blind eye and watch a country die off. One problem Nigeria has is that they just want to be noticed. They just want to be like, I am the one that did this. I'm the one that did that. I want the president to see me. I want to show off. Because why are you singing on your mandate we shall stand in someone's country? Do you have a business? Does a mandate has a business in that country? I mean, we all watched when
So sorry, where's the offense in that?
Excuse me, please.
What offense? What offense in that? Where's the offense in that?
Offense. Then let me talk, please.
Let him talk now.
Let me talk, please.
You are so. This is how you
fighting now. We are conversating.
Let me finish my
No.
point.
You don't do that. You are disrespecting.
Excuse me.
You said your own.
To press him on a point. How am I?
Please stop your own. You are being disrespectful. Stop it. You are not the only person that is more intelligent.
Excuse me, please. Now, we were all here and we watched when President Trump went to the UK for state visit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you see any American there shouting and singing President Trump's name? Did you see them with flags, with banners and flyers everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
It is only in Nigeria that we have people who claim to be intelligent, but they are 100% nuisance. They are just cause. I mean, the worst thing that was so embarrassing, I felt embarrassed. Like, why are you singing on a mandate we shall stand? What business does that have to be done there? It should not in any form. Now, to my next point. The day before the president traveled, we had a terrible insecurity in Nigeria. We all had it. Now, it would have been a thing of concern if the president would have asked the national security advisor and defense minister to stay back, at least making Nigerians, the people of Nigeria, to know that they are being cared for, that these people have them in mind. But when you are traveling and you have a huge problem in your country, insecurity problem in your country, and then you are traveling with an advisor, a security advisor, a minister of defense out of the country that just had a terrible attack, and you call that celebration of success, one man? Do you call that celebration of success?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yes, I am aware that he sent the service chiefs to Bordeaux.
Nobody went there, brother.
Please. Other people need to speak, please.
Yeah, you can speak now. I think the host is happy for it to be conversational.
One man. Let me address.
Or not?
Let me address.
Please stop it,
Mr. Ben.
No, you don't want it.
One man. Let me address you. One man. You see, your name alone is one man. Means say you go to every platform and try to be the man standing. I respect you, but try to respect the house. When other people are talking, I moderate. You constantly interject.
No. I'm asking you, do you want it to be conversational? If you don't,
it's not a debate, it's a conversation.
That's the question for the host.
Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Learn to keep your mouth shut.
One man.
I'm not the only person. You're not the most intelligent person in Nigeria.
Mark, let me talk to him. One man, let's respect the house. You came down here yesterday. It was because you don't talk and you come ballistic, discriminatory. I have to make a video for you and post it. I have to make a special video and post it on Reel. Because when you came, you have a personal problem with Igbos. And when you came today, you call me an Igbo. You didn't call me a Nigerian. You didn't call me a Nigerian that disagree with your president. You referred to me as Igbo. You referred to my audience yesterday as Igbo. In short, the first time you came to this platform, you say, I'm an IPOB. That's what you say. One man, you are matured. Can you be disciplined a little bit when you come to a platform like this? The public are listening to you. Mr. Bless, are you done with your conversation so that Mr. Mark can come on?
I am almost done.
Go ahead.
So, you see, we all love Nigeria. I am from Nigeria, even though I'm not there currently. I'm from Nigeria. I really look forward that this country get better, to be the country that we all dream of. But when something needs to be pointed out, when this kind of issues need to be pointed out for them to know that, bro, we are not blind. We can see. You cannot continually try to manipulate or try to cover. We all can see. We can see. If you're not in Nigeria to be affected, you have a family member in Nigeria that is seriously affected. Now, for instance, what if your family member was there at Maiduguri and was a victim of that attack? Will you still call that a success? What if your mother was there at Maiduguri, being a victim of, and I think I saw a video circulating online where people went to these hospitals and tried to see the victim of this attack. I mean, I felt so bad. I felt so sad because for one second, I thought, what if this was my mom? What if this was my brother? What if this was my family member? Now, it will not look to you as something that is serious.
But you are a citizen without terrorist group. Like, go ahead, sir. Sorry, we're listening to you.
So, first of all, I love the state visit. It will make the two nations have good ties. It will boost the economy, whatever they say is good. But the president would have gone there with the key functional people that needs to be there, not all those crowd. I mean, I saw my own governor there. What
is he doing there? What is your governor doing there?
What is my governor doing there? What are all those crowd paying heavily, paying for hotels there, boosting the economy of that country just to be there for nothing? I mean, I saw when somebody said that the UK want to use the state visit to say a big thank you to all the money that Nigeria had pumped into the UK in the last 37 years. Because when our politicians are sick, they go to the UK. Their children are in the UK. Everything is done in the UK. They own properties and houses and everything in the UK. So someone said, I mean, this could be a thank you visit from the UK to Nigeria. But that is not the point. My point is that this administration is not doing what they're meant to do at the right time.
They're not.
Imagine a minister of defense leaving your duty post when you are mostly needed. Mostly needed. I mean, we were expecting to see him there at Maiduguri. Let us see your face there, that you are there. Let us see you with the victim of this attack. But what did he do? He paid his flight, paid hotel, and went to the UK just to welcome a president. It is only in Nigeria that when a president is traveling, the governors and the senators will first of all travel to the country, line up with their caps, and welcome the president. That has never happened. I have never seen that anywhere. The US president went to the UK for a state visit. Also, all these dramas were not there. Nobody was shouting, on your mandate we shall stand. People were, I mean, bro, this was so embarrassing to watch. So whatever one man wants to defend, I mean, he himself knows the truth. The truth cannot be hidden. You can only try to blind people, but the truth is there. The truth is there.
All right, host, if we are after the truth, can you put me on the big screen? I want to show you something. If we are after,
can you imagine this man?
You can
I am.
Mr. Ben, I've got my camera open. This one man. If you're after truth, then put me on the big screen.
Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben, can you allow D to speak? Can you allow D to speak? Can you allow D to speak? I am about to do something. I'm in Nigeria, and I want to be telling this man want to move, and I want to tell you who he is, and I want to tell you how the Nigerian state has made us incomatous. Just 1 minute, please. Give the next person. I will be back again.
All right, all right. I'm going to bring DII, you join us. One man, hold on there. You want to show us something? DII, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Ben. I joined your live this evening. And when you started your life, you were very, very modest. You were respectful to the president. I didn't think you were rude, but I think you pointed out something that was very important. How can this head of security leave a country where something has happened, as you said, Maiduguri or somewhere? And I'm very surprised, this one man, the way he's speaking. My uncle was kidnapped. We paid ransom and they killed him. My mom's younger brother in Nigeria.
I hope one man is listening.
I paid millions. I live in the UK. They killed him. several things going on in Nigeria at the moment. And for one man to even suggest remotely that, what is that got to do with anything? Why are they even welcoming him? As Bless has rightly stated, when Donald Trump came to this country, did you see any American on the street? They had work to do. Okay. They had things to do.
I'll show you images of them on the streets, but when they will host this ready, they'll put me on the big screen.
Then you're talking about welcome. What has he even done? Again, what are we even going to gain from this state visit? Nothing. They're just taking our money.
No, trade deals and whatnot. That's
what trade deal are you talking about? When you're talking about trade deal, when Trump came to this country, he spoke about trade deal. Tinubu can he even negotiate his trade deal? Can he even negotiate it? Does he even know what this taxes even is? What
he navigated himself to the presidency now, so
he's not a fool. He didn't
win the presidency. If you want to go by that, he didn't win it. He was.
We all know.
Let's not even go there. But one man, I want you to please. I don't know, Mr. Ben. There was a highlight I saw today about you and somebody having a conversation. I'm not sure if it was one man about employment at work and HR getting rid of somebody. I'm not sure if that's one man as well. But one man, please don't just come on platforms and just assume that because it's good for you, because there's no problem with anything you're family.
I saw. I know the clip that we posted. That clip was not one man. It was a guy that came down to this platform who basically was literally has been brainwashed by social media and basically cannot, because we're having
he was in absolute nonsense.
We're having a conversation about criminal record, and if you commit an offense, you will now have a chance. The guy said, no, you have a chance. Now let's leave that one. I
thought it was one man, but it sounded very similar.
No, it wasn't one man. It wasn't one man. Okay. Kiana, are you there? Kiana from the States?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Why are you trying to copy my American accent?
Why can't I copy American accent? You want me to speak the British accent for you?
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm just kidding. No, you don't have to.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just listening to you guys. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
There's nothing much. We're talking about Nigerian politics, and I don't think you.
That's important.
Nigerian politics.
Yeah, that's important. No.
It's important. Are you interested in it?
Of course I am. My president tries to go there and tries to pull a wool over you guys' eyes. I think it's funny.
All right, stay tuned, my darling. Stay tuned. Mr. One Man, go ahead.
Yeah, can you put me on the big screen? You don't have to if you don't. All right, doesn't matter.
Don't need to put you on the big screen.
Please. Can you be quiet, man? Guy, you are not here to rival me in everything I say, you know.
You started again. You started
what again?
Y'all gonna fight the whole time?
Can you control him? You have no impulse control.
Oga, you spoke and I respected you just now. You don't respect me.
Oga, you are not the owner. I only care for your silence.
Oga, nobody cares who you are.
What happens. But you have to control this guy. God. As soon as he hears my voice, look, I'm not gay. If you are falling for me, don't fall for me. I'm not a gay person.
What did you say?
I said I am not gay. If that is, if it's lustring after me, it seems to have a.
Oh my God!
You are just crazy like
this.
You are crazy like.
Would you say that?
Why did you say that?
He has a disturbing reaction to my voice.
You are crazy like that.
My voice turns him on.
You are crazy like that.
Hello guys. Good evening, everybody.
Please, no. Logic. I am the one that
calm down.
But before I begin, I want everybody to understand. Let me just say this, my brother.
No.
That logic.
Just give me. Please, gentlemen, give me 1 minute. Before we go ahead, I want us to understand something. You see, this one man is a person.
Everybody will know you.
It's a person who swallows children. So everything that comes out of his mouth is childish. So take it from that. That is who he is. He's a man who disguises. Is he coming here to disguise himself, running from the truth of the nation? Nigeria is a calamity nation. It's the most degenerate nation on earth.
Failed state.
And anybody that is supporting this kind of lifestyle doesn't mean well for me and you. We must call it what it is. We are not yet to support anything. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not doing anything for me. Neither is doing anything for my family.
Neither is he doing anything for one man. One man is just being excited because his tribesman is in the presidency. That's why he goes around.
You have to control your platform, one. But are we dealing in truth, or are we just dealing in fallacious?
You have never. You have the whole of the reason for this conversation.
Can I just make my submission now? Can I just make my submission?
Already made it. Okay, let him make a submission. Maybe that will shut him up.
I haven't. No, that will shut you up because you don't even. So you keep quiet now.
Give us the
you keep quiet. Then you keep quiet. Thank you very much, Mr. Host.
Welcome.
You see, let me borrow this word from the great comrade Nelson Mandela. It would be stupid for us to be talking nonsense about our country against a government whose reply have been on a savage attack against an unarmed, defenseless people. Now, here is the fact. You see the man standing beside you there that called himself one man went to more. You see, he has a platform that lots of people go in the evening. He called himself one man went to more. I have never seen a tribalistic person in my entire life as a Nigerian. You see this man? He claimed to be more democratic, but he has no sense. He does not even understand what And secondly, what he does, he has a phobia for a certain tribe in Nigeria.
Say it out loud, not certain tribe. He has phobia for Igbo people. Okay. He does not like Igbo.
Yes, that's what I'm going to say. Mr. Ben, I have come to your platform and you have asked, who are you? And I told you who I am. I am a Nigerian first. Now listen, let's leave him because he can dwell in his own wulabalo. Now, is Nigeria actually working? This is a country that was sold, that this administration sold a renewed hope to them. Were you guys aware? But right now, Nigeria is wallowing in a renewed hopelessness. Now, here is the fact. Tinubu is going to the state visit to the United Kingdom. A state visit in the United Kingdom is being welcomed. But under which way? Is a commander-in-chief that has failed to secure a nation. A commander-in-chief who has failed what the Constitution mandates, Section 14, sub B, which states that the duty of the president is to make sure that to secure lives and property, which was actually given to him by an institution, same institution. Ask him if he had actually made that pledge to Nigerians. The answer is no. When this administration came into office, the first day he said the subsidy was removed. The answer is it's just a flat out lie. Do you know that this man is still paying subsidy? Now, I will just tell you now.
Tinubu is still paying subsidy.
Yes, he's paying subsidy. According to the Premium Times of 19th of August 2024, Tinubu is paying subsidy. Coupled with that, according to the Daily Trust of 19th of August 2024, Tinubu is paying subsidy. Same NMPC, they've just actually brought out their update. Tinubu is still paying. There is an evidence of subsidy payment. These people are liars. Nigeria today, now you come to the ground as we speak. You guys are outside. Come to the ground and ask a normal day-to-day human being, and said, if is the Nigerian going to the right route, they will tell you it's a capital not even a no, it's a capital never. Now, let me also surprise you. According to the African Polling Institute, 85% of Nigeria does not even align with this Tinubu's administration. As if that is not it, that is all long. Now, he came out with a student loan scheme, right? Everybody likes policies. Policies are there to steer the country into prosperity. Is that not what it is?
Absolutely.
Now, he brought out student loan. According to the ICPC, 7.12 billion is missing as we speak. Till today, we have not able to get where that money went to.
And
now, let me also surprise you.
It was under his watch.
Yes, let me also surprise you. After then, Tinubu's administration went to the country, the Caribbean country called St. Lucia. Now, if you type it now, according to the St. Lucia Times, Tinubu is actually giving the St. Lucia student scholarship while Nigerian being given student loan where 71.2 billion is missing. Who is deceiving who?
Is that not foolishness?
Now listen to this. Hold on.
Can you hold on, sir. You say Tinubu because I need to fact check what you are saying. So
now,
that
according to go to St. Lucia. Now just type it there. Tinubu gave St. Lucia students scholarship. You will see the St. Lucia
you will see it appear there. Nigerian president is giving St. Lucia
student scholarship.
Is it one student or national kind of thing? Is it just one student?
Just go. No, for you to get the whole thing, he went to he was in Castries, the capital city of St. Lucia. Is Castries. Tinubu was in Castries.
And he offers St. Lucia's students scholarship.
Can you put the pretty girl on the big screen at least? Put it so we can have something nice to look at. Put it.
I don't need. See, host, don't listen to this guy. Just go there. Oh my God! Yes, somebody's. Thank you very much. Just go there now and type it. You will see it there.
The Caribbean.
I've just checked it and it's there.
You just see.
It was a news last year.
He said, let me say it out. Tinubu was in Castria, St. Lucia capital city.
Yes.
And he addressed their parliament and also
visited
the college, and he announced a scholarship for one person. Please.
It's not.
Hold on.
It's not one person.
Okay,
go ahead.
There's an S there. Students.
Host, just consider. Don't bog down on that. It's neither here nor there. Just let him have it.
Can you allow me to do my? Can you allow me, please?
Look, if you don't want me here, just remove me from your platform. I only wanted to show you.
You can remove yourself. I'm only telling you. I'm checking.
Go fuck yourself, man. What level of nonsense is this? I'm trying to put facts into you or something. You are just propagandizing.
No, you can go.
What level of nonsense is this?
You can go home. You want to don't.
There are facts. Look, what I'm showing you here. Tinubu sent service chiefs to Maiduguri. Those are the facts. So you can continue your nonsense. I can.
Tinubu. Tinubu. Where was Tinubu when people were being massacred in Benue State? He was in France.
Mark 7.
Nonsense.
Maki, hold on. There's a statement you made here. And even me, I'm not aware of it. I need to humble myself and learn. You say that Tinubu gave scholarship to students. Now, what I first of all did was to just search. Then on the Gazette, Nigerian Gazette, Tinubu offers scholarships to St. Lucia and other Caribbean students as 80 million Nigerian children remains out of school. And this is a verified from Gazette.
You can
even go to the St. Lucia Times. You can go to the St. Lucia Times.
Hold on, sir. People's Gazette. There's People's Gazette. People's Gazette is writing this. He said, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has offered scholarship to students from St. Lucia and other Caribbean countries to study in Nigerian universities, despite the alarming numbers of out-of-school children in Nigeria. Mr. Tinubu, during his trip to that country, announced that the scholarship program for students from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States to study in Nigerian university will commence in the next academic year. And according to statement on Monday, the president also said the proposal for visa waiver for the holder of diplomatic and official passport from OECS member state is also on the course. Now, this for me, because People's Gazette happened to be a verified news website that I borrow news from some of the time. So as soon as he said it, I checked and I didn't get the right information, and I went to People's Gazette and I typed it in and it came up immediately. Now, what are we saying now?
If you want to for you to get the whole thing, you can also go to the St. Lucia Times. It's there.
He offered them. And this is fact. So let's not just go about and beating around the bush.
Okay.
But Mr. Mackey,
I'm wondering just about this now. I'm wondering just got to know about.
I've known this for long.
Sorry, is it only the obedience allowed to interject, or am I allowed to?
Okay.
Did you
see now?
I have not finished now.
2025.
Not finished.
Hold on, Ben. That's why I asked you in the comments if I could be the moderator, because y'all need to be quiet and stop talking over each other, because we can't hear.
Now,
right.
Okay, now
I'm gonna
do you see where he cornered the whole thing too?
Yeah.
Now, here is the problem we are facing in this country. I am a concerned Nigerian. I don't care about your political party. You guys don't even have an ideology. What is democracy? Democracy was gotten from a Greek word. It is called demos and kratheis. It means the people's power. Now, if you have those kind of things, a Nigeria that is actually structured with a constitution, and the constitution is the supreme law of the land. And what is law? Laws are rules of action established by an authority. And what is the Constitution?
You realize this has been speaking for 25 minutes.
God. Can you just let me talk? It's not your business. This is not your platform.
Yes. For that court.
You don't want to hear the truth.
For that court, hold on. Let Mark finish. For that court, you want to say something briefly?
No, you're just tedious to listen to.
I want to beg Mr. Maki to Mr. Maki, please just allow this one man. Let him speak for like 10 minutes.
They won't let me. They don't want to hear it.
No. I want to hear what you have to say.
No, they don't want to hear it because it runs contrary to what they are propagandizing.
Hold on, sir. That would be unfair. I wouldn't.
25 minutes. That's the unfair bit.
Wait 25 minutes. Port, you were not here when
Mr. Mackey, there's something I want to say.
But he had his own.
Mr. One Man, you are the first person that joined this live.
Yeah, because there was only you and I here then.
And you had your say. And
for barely a minute.
Mr. Mackey, you have 1 minute to round up a little bit, then we'll wait for another time. We have 6 people on the panel. People need to have their say. Go ahead and then bring your story to.
Thank you. Thank you. So now here is the point. This is a country that is number 6 oil producing nation in the world. Yet its citizens live below $1 a day. Do you actually know that the commander-in-chief is also the minister of petroleum?
It has always been like that. Buhari was a minister of petroleum. It was only Jonathan that did not declare himself as a minister of petroleum. All of the military administration we ever have, all of them were the minister of petroleum, which is wrong. Go ahead.
Okay. So the reason I actually state this, so the refinery in Nigeria are not currently working. Thank God to this private man called Dangote, who is actually making sure that we have oil now. We have petrol now. But at the end of the day, this is a commander-in-chief who's someone is actually tweeting or say, you are having a state visit whereby your country is in comatose. The same Donald Trump who actually gave us toto on Christmas, even on Christmas Day, and told us that he did not use the word in collaboration with the Nigerian government. Even the day he came out on his Truth Social, I actually went to the newspaper to check.
Mr. Mackey, thank you. Mr. Mackey, thank you You hold on down there.
That's an African minute right there. 5 minutes for 1 minute.
Ogawa man.
Yes, Ogami.
You are on the table now. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, all right, thank you. That was quite painful to listen to. Actually, very tedious, very grainy sort of voice. But let me just. How
do you manage this?
Let me just.
I think you just came with violence this evening. You came with violence. You came with violence.
Was that not painful for you to listen to?
It wasn't painful. Your voice is painful to me right now.
Educational, Mr. One Man. Educational.
Mr. Ben.
Yes.
Let's give him even 1 minute. Let him speak out.
Port Harcourt, you moderate. You moderate. Port Harcourt, Kayana, you moderate. Go ahead, Mr. One Man. Have your say.
Please, because it's crazy.
Madam, yes. I don't know if fact is your diet, but if it is, here is the menu. So these people gather here to do their little ding dong that they like to do, pass the baton, woe betide, and all of that nonsense. But here are the facts. So if they're saying Nuhu Ribadu went to London with Tinubu, yes, Nuhu Ribadu has to be in close quarters with Tinubu because he has to brief him continuously regarding the security situation in Nigeria. So they are referencing then the security situation in Borno as where they are parking their advancement, the Chineke May that they are doing. But if you look at this, I'll play you this. I told the host to put me on the big screen, he hasn't. But if you look at the headline, just hold on one second, madam. If you look at the headline right here, Borno bombings, service chiefs relocate to Maiduguri on Tinubu's orders. So what does that tell us? You see immediately a dispatchment of the top echelons of the Nigerian security forces to go and attend to the incident happening in Borno. So you see them going, and if I just move it forward, so that's them boarding. There they are on ground, and there they are taking assessment of the troops, and then setting them their marching order. And as a consequence of that, the insurgents that carried out the atrocities in Borno, they've been decimated. So unless we are
talking about the Maiduguri state problem.
Can you not see Maiduguri right here? Are you
talking about Borno?
Borno. Maiduguri is in Borno. Maiduguri is the capital of Borno, my guy. Maiduguri is the capital of Borno. So it's all on the headline now. You can read it if you don't. It says Borno bombings, service chief relocates to Maiduguri on Tinubu's orders. It's right there now. You can see it. So unless you are expecting Tinubu to sling an AK-47 on his shoulders and charge to Maiduguri like Rambo, wrestling down some rascally Danladi with a rocket propeller, then I cannot see what else you will have it do. So yes. So it's just these things that they put on this fake indignation, this contrived pain, trying to propagandize with false ethnic dog whistling and tribal jingoism and all of the nonsense it is.
When you don't finish your English, make I know.
Everything, every single thing.
No. See, the truth is that as a Nigerian living in Nigeria, all of us know the country is a mess currently. So I actually asked them to allow
you take me off the big screen now.
Yeah. No, please. Actually, let's allow everyone to allow you speak so we can hear what you have to say. You were quoting Mr. Maki. Mr. Maki was speaking fact, and you were arguing with him like you have something.
No, he wasn't speaking fact. So he was speaking subjective views on situations that he has no substance on.
One man. What's the expectation?
All I can see here is that you're just trying to
one man.
Am I being biased when I'm presenting you with facts?
You're being probabilistic for you.
If Tinubu not send the service chief to Maiduguri, is that what he should have done? What else?
Why would anyone be supporting what is happening in this country? For goodness sake, has the president gone to any of these places?
Port Harcourt, I challenge him now. All what I've said so far, let him debunk it with facts and evidences.
He can't.
If he can't, and I will be telling him word to word. I gave references. You see what he's doing now, and I've been giving references. You can see the fact check.
I did not pay any
I don't have his time. You know what he does?
I did not pay any attention to anything you said because I find you
You're not paying attention. How do you know about him?
No, I just find it tedious to listen. That fake pained voice, that contrived indignation, that Sakamaji, that's like
Mr.
that
One Man,
nonsense.
if I ask you this question.
Mama, you don't have to be rude, please.
Let me ask you this question. You remember during, I think it was December last year when Trump attacked Nigeria because of terrorism. What is the expectation in a situation like that a foreign country is infringing into your sovereignty? What is expected of the president of that country?
Mr. Waman, a question for you.
Well, I don't know what the expectation is, but the government responded to it, and I'll switch on my camera again, and then we can go to Pete Hegseth, the Minister of War for the United States, his Twitter handle, because it was quite clear that that was a collaborative effort. Nigeria provided the intelligence for that strike, and the Americans launched the strike. If you don't want to take my word for it,
okay, no, that's not what I'm asking you. That's not what I'm asking you.
Mr. Logic.
No, he's not answering the question.
Let's do it like this. Mr. Logic. Now, here's the point. You see, there is nobody that could give you a fact other than the commander-in-chief of that sovereign nation who came up. Now, listen to him, what he's saying. Now, watch this thing. When that thing happened, Trump actually tweeted on his Truth Social, out of those miscreants out of Nigeria. The Nigerians state was quiet. I actually fact-checked what was happening. Do you know that the newspaper was reporting that we are yet to have a comment from the Nigerian state? I told my friend, we were on a debate like this. I told my friend, and I said, listen to this. Tomorrow morning, you are going to be seeing the Nigerian state scrambling with this thing. Before then, Trump came out on a live TV and spoke again, never made mention in collaboration with Nigeria. Immediately, they started scrambling for what to do. Do you know that the Tinubu administration has been lobbying? He has been paying $9 million. They paid to lobby.
And when that news came out,
just to cover all these
when
things.
That news came out, it came out from
It's
America, and then the Nigerian government did not deny it.
I know that you guys hate facts. But let me
there was a reason.
I know you hate facts. So do you want facts? I'll switch on my camera again. Do you want facts?
No, you have not answered the question.
On the screen now, but you don't like it.
You go further,
because you prefer your propaganda. Chineke me.
Mr. One Man.
You see, hold on. Let me address this guy.
And you are still not yet to answer the question.
Mr. Logic. This guy is so tribalistic, and I'm really, really sick of him.
How am I being tribalistic?
Sorry.
I said I want to give you facts.
Speak, please?
You are.
You are so tribalistic. The first time you came on this platform, you call me IPOB. The second time you came, you call us Igbo. Yesterday, you called Mr. Logic Igbo. And today, for more than 3 times, you have called the people Chineke, this one,
I did not.
Obedient.
I said
obedient to listen. The finger of P2B is better than that narcotic dealer that is in the Nazarok.
All right. But do you want facts though, or you don't like facts?
You can tell me about the fact about his drug dealing. If you can't tell me that, then move on.
The fact relevant to the conversation.
No, I want you to tell me the facts about your leaders.
I can give you the facts on those as well, but you made a false statement here, and I have proof that it's false, unless you don't want facts. I know you don't like facts.
But,
so if you don't want facts, yes.
when I ask you,
it's on the screen right here. Unless I know you don't like
Mr.
facts.
One Man,
I set me down, and then you kick me off because you don't like
Mr.
facts.
One Man. Mr. One Man, I asked you a question, and you could not answer my question.
Which is what?
You said, you want me to remind you, do you forget so easily?
Yeah, you guys talk three over each other.
Intelligent.
You're always talking at the same time.
You claim to be very intelligent.
I've never made that claim. When did I ever make that claim?
You said it before, even more than one.
No, I said I'm more intelligent than you. That doesn't make me intelligent. So I'm not sure what level of retardation.
Do you confuse English? Do you understand how to use words?
What you're saying here tonight.
You just said it again. I think you are a confused somebody.
All right. Well, you can think whatever it is you like. That's your freedom to do that.
Because
you want facts, though, Ben, or you don't.
But
if you don't want facts,
I think you have your say. I want to bring Mr.
I have something to say, please.
Yeah, Bless, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ben. You see, it's crazy that we are having Kena on this life. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Why? Do I know you?
Because we have somebody from a very great country that we are looking up to, coming on this life to see how messed up Nigeria is. Now,
no, this is not the reason why I would see it.
The Americans are not messed up.
Yes, we are.
More messed up than the Americans.
Excuse me. I want to ask Kena a question, please. Okay.
What is that?
Now, since Mr. One Man has been, he's been centered on that the service chief was sent to Maiduguri. Upon everything that Market said, he talked about the scholarship given to St. Lucia students and the Caribbeans. He talked about every other thing. So he has been only centered on the service chief being sent to Maiduguri. I
was about to present other facts, but the host told me that he's not interested in facts.
Excuse me.
That's not what he said. You're not going to put words in his mouth, One Man. That's not what we're going to do today.
Please, thank you very much, Ken. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to ask you, now, assuming in your country, okay, that you had an attack as serious as the one that happened in Nigeria, whereby many were dead, so many numbers were wounded currently. And now your president happened to travel to another country for a state visit, okay? And then he went along with the defense minister. He also went along with the security advisor. Now, my question to you, Ken, is that can that ever happen in your country? That's
a leading question. Now, you've already provided that with the answer you want. You're putting words in our mouth now.
This guy allows somebody to just speak.
So One Man, I'm a grown adult, and I'm at an age where my frontal cortex is closed, so I am not able to be coerced by any human for an answer. He did not lead me into anything. I am very well able to answer that question. You don't run anything over here. My brain is my own, and he asked me something, and I didn't get to hear the full question because you want to interrupt because you don't have any self-control.
Thank you very much.
Gosh. Now, can you say the last part again? Because I did not hear it.
Now, I will go over it again. Now, I said, in your country, where there happened to be a major attack, an insecurity, a major attack that took the life of many people, and many were also wounded, okay? And now the next day, your president happened to travel to another country for a state visit. And when he went there, he also went with the defense minister, and he also went with the security advisor. Now my question is, can that ever happen in your country where there is a major insecurity and the president is traveling with the defense minister and a security advisor?
I don't even know if that's ever happened before. I'm not sure if I'm going to be honest. So I don't know if that would be appropriate or not. Honestly, thinking it about that way. To be honest, our country is not something to look up to. That's why I wanted to shut that down in the beginning when you started to answer that question. Ask that question. We're not. We do things that we're not supposed to do either. And I wouldn't put it past Donald Trump if he would have done something stupid like that. But I have no say because I don't think that has happened.
Madam, thank you for your intelligence. Thank you for being an intelligent person.
I don't need you to co-sign me having an honest answer, sir.
Now,
can you imagine what you say? You are fooling yourself.
You could hear what you are. He clearly said that the president would not do something.
Keep on pushing you until you say what they want to hear, though.
Right?
I'm sorry. What did you say, Bless?
He clearly said that the president would not be stupid to do something like that. I mean, I did not say it.
No, he said he would be. He said he would be.
I said that my country is dumb and we do stupid things, but it's not in my knowledge that has happened yet. But I don't put it past my president. But again, I don't know.
It's going to continue to rephrase it until you say what he wants to hear. That's
well, I said what I said, but you could take that and then,
No, that is very fine. I mean, one man can go over and over and over and over again to try to justify this.
All I'm doing is waiting to...
I'm not justifying anything. I'm just trying to understand.
If the host will let me, I want to present you with facts.
Mr. Woman.
One man, is it that? Do you live in Nigeria though? One man. Do you live in Nigeria at all?
Mr. Woman.
You want to send the IPOB after me, Abby?
Right, that's enough. Oh, guys, hold on. That's enough. One man, I need to address you. Mr. One Man, you definitely have a problem with yourself. I'm not going to say you have a problem with any Igbo man. The man asks you, do you live in Nigeria? Then you say, do you want to send IPOB over me? Now, that is discriminatory. That is tribalistic. That is
drop me. Just drop me.
You don't drop yourself because let me tell you, Mr. One Man,
the guy is asking
you
me
are dropping.
question.
You are a discriminatory individual. You don't deserve to be on this platform. And block yourself from this platform. You don't deserve to be here.
People that live in Nigeria are telling you what's going on. You live in a foreign country and you're telling people in Nigeria, oh, you're living perfectly fine. Why don't you relocate to Nigeria though? Why are you living in another man's country? My uncle was kidnapped in Nigeria, killed in the bush after paying the ransom, and you're telling me Nigeria is safe. What are you talking about? He left 4 children, a widow, and you're telling me what he's doing is perfectly fine. This guy is absolutely nuts. I don't even know why you get him on your platform, to be honest.
He's everywhere. He's going to another platform now. He's giving assignment. He's going to another platform, and he will jump in there and argue all night long.
Mr. Ben, the state government actually told you guys that these people are not doing what they are being paid for. So they are actually pushing more. Now, what you see in Nigeria today, we no longer have a proper democratic system. We now have an indoctrinated system filled with lies, deceit, indoctrination,
propaganda,
and a propaganda that actually makes the people, keep them in solitary confinement. As we speak, currently as we speak, the nation is in total darkness.
No electricity.
Now, this is the same person who told the Nigerians that by no means you will have a stable 24-hour power supply. As we speak, the national grid has collapsed under his watch 12 times. This is the same guy who has left the NEPA, have left the NEPA to the Nigerian state, have taken solar into Aso Rock. Are you hearing me? Now, what is the most corrupt thing that you've ever seen? You are paying for services not rendered to you. I'll give you a logic. This is the same people, this is the same Nigeria who are paying for their bills, but yet no electricity being given to them. Is that not a broad daylight fraud? Now, let me also tell you, the same administration you are looking at now, this same administration, In our constitution, there is a section that says equality before the law.
Hello, Wahab.
Brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Where are you?
I'm in Saudi Arabia.
We are still in Saudi.
Come again, sir?
I say you are still in Saudi.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, I'm leaving tonight.
Are you coming to London?
Oh, I'm leaving in the morning to UK, London.
All right, let me finish. I'm in a conference now. When I finish, I'll call you.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Me now, he will tell you I'm a bandit. He will call he doesn't, all what I have said so far, giving him facts. Do you also know that Tinubu has borrowed more than the previous administration? Nothing to show for about. He has tripled the national debt. Tinubu has tripled the national debt as we speak, according to the DMO, Debt Management Office. Please, that is why I'm telling you now, all these things I'm telling you now. He has no, did you see, was he able to debunk whatever I said just now?
No,
because
he was
you know
just
why?
looking for excuse.
He can't, exactly, because you know, when you hold them, all they want to say is, oh, you are a Peter Obi. I don't know who is Obi. Obi is a private citizen. So Atiku.
So all of them, if they open mouth, is Obi. Everybody that open mouth, Obi.
The thing is, exactly. The thing is, what they don't know is that democracy, I, as a concerned citizen, who am I to hold responsible? The commander-in-chief, who is now singing on their mandate, they shall what? Scatter. No, I don't call it stand, because it is not representing the 250 million plus Nigerians. It is just actually, they are just actually demonizing themselves.
You pick up your call quickly. I want to bring
now. I'll respond to my
Ahmed. Come on, Ahmed. You've been waiting.
Ben, how are you?
I'm very good.
Nice.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you for. Good evening. How are you? Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, sir.
You see, I don't see how anybody can come and defend this government without looking stupid. Sincerely speaking, you know, defending the indefensible will automatically make you look stupid. That's just a fact. I was on a platform earlier and I told them, I said, look, I supported Tinubu in 2023. I advocated for him. I even went to his campaign physically and nobody gave me 1 naira because I really believe that this man knows what he's doing. But right now, in all consciousness, right, I cannot come. In fact, I even tell people, sorry, look, I'm sorry for what I did before. May God forgive me. You people should also forgive me. Many people that you'll find out that if you take a sample of the people supporting Tinubu, usually they are from his ethnic stock, right?
Always.
Yeah, most of them are from his ethnic stock. But what they don't even know, Tinubu is not even for the Southwest. He is for himself.
He's not even for them.
It's for, because you cannot point to any Southwest state that you can see is having it better because Tinubu is the president.
Wow.
The only place that you can talk about is Lagos and what he is doing in Lagos. You'll find out all the development has to do with elevating Lagos as a real estate behemoth. So now is his opportunity to make Lagos into a sort of mecca so that his investment and his properties
can be secured.
Exactly. That is it. What you cannot tell me, you cannot call anybody from Ogun, Oshun, Ekiti, Ondo, and call them and say, okay, point out to me, Tinubu as a president, what did he do to the state? They cannot. Sincerely, they cannot. But fine and good. Everybody has a right, to support whoever he or she wants to support. Even because I can wake up and say, okay, Tinubu is my brother. Ethnically we are brothers, so I will vote for him. It's their own right. It's their God-given right. But the good part of it is the framers of this constitution, the Constitution of Nigeria, made sure that you cannot be the president of this country based on your ethnicity or your religion alone. And this foresaw these things, right? Mm-hmm. Just because your ethnicity, just because your tribesmen decide that, okay, we're going to support you, doesn't mean that you automatically be president. No tribe has a majority in this country, and you have to extend your hand to other tribes and other religions if you want to become the president of this country. They insult you, they say no freebies, no this, and what is even paining me the most right now is the Gobel type of propaganda. You keep on saying things that you know they are false. Deep down inside you, you know they are false, because you believe that if you keep repeating it, it will become the truth of the people. Now, the way this government and their supporters are deflecting responsibility from Tinubu is what is even paining me the most. Is either they tell you should go and hold your governors accountable. It's either no, it's so tribe that doesn't want him. Is either no, they are doing it to destabilize his government. Excuses. And I tell them, look, had it been Tinubu told me that, okay, he's going to give me excuses, I will not vote for him in the first place. He said he will do this job from the beginning, and he's going to do whatever it takes, number one, to secure the lives and properties of the average citizen, which is a social contract.
Section 14
which is a social contract
just
between we, the governed, and he that is governing us. Now, middle of the game, he's changing the goalpost, blaming everybody, refusing to take responsibility. That is what is paining me the most. Nobody in his right mind, unless you belong to that 1% of 1% that are surrounding him, will look at you and tell you that my life is better in 2026 than it was in 2023. Nobody. The fact that your living expenses have multiplied 3 or 4 times, right? Despite you taking the sacrifices. Every Nigerian, if you can remember, when Tinubu removed subsidy, there was no protest in this country. Because people wanted to give him the benefit of doubt.
Yes.
Right?
Why? Meanwhile, he was the sorry.
Let me finish. Let me round up.
He was.
Let me round up. Let me just round 30 seconds. When he floated the naira and everybody was feeling the pain, there was no protest in this country. Why? Because people gave him the benefit of doubt that, okay, this is the way he has been telling us, this is the way, let us give him a chance. What did we get at the end of the day? Number one, you went and gave your family a 15 trillion naira contract wrongly, without any advertisement, without any due process, right? You went and started changing your presidential air fleet, buying yachts for yourself.
What does he need?
What kind of human being?
Where is he going to?
Yeah, that's even the bigger question. At your age, Tinubu, the age that nobody even knows, What are you looking for?
Where are you going with a yacht?
Where are you going with? What do you want in this world that you have not seen before? You want to stay for another 70 years? You know you cannot do that. You want to keep it your family. Your family have been in politics. Your wife, your children, your whatever. They have everything they will ever need in this world. What are you looking for? Simple budget, too, despite all these sacrifices that we are making. You removed subsidy, you floated the naira, you have been telling us that you have been collecting revenue because you have re-strategized the FRS. Still, since you came in, you could not even implement one budget cycle. And I asked them, and I called them, and it's a very, very sincere question. And I hope one of them will one day come and answer it. Please, what are you doing with the money? You have borrowed more than any other government. You have removed subsidy totally. You have floated the naira, so you don't defend the naira again with our hard-earned foreign exchange. So you are supposed to get more. But still, you cannot even implement up to 20% of the budget. What are you doing with the money? See, if anybody will come and make these things clear, will clarify this thing to me, I'm telling me, I will even stop criticizing him. Let them just come and make sense of this thing.
They can't.
They can't.
You understand? It doesn't make sense at all. Every day you come, we have this so foreign reserves. See what we are getting from FRS. Look at what the custom is generating. Look at when we remove subsidy, the state government, we are giving them ×5 of what they used to get. That means you two are getting ×5 because you share from the same pot, right? At least in my state where I'm talking now, I'm from Kano State right now, and I'm speaking from Kano State. If you go around Kano is everywhere you go is project. It's the construction site. I can see it. It's not the perfect condition, but I can say, okay, this man is doing something for me.
Mr. Ahmed, I want to read. What do you think the opposition? What is the state of opposition in Nigeria? As a man,
no, think do you know why? Do you know why I even the main reason where I left? I said what this man is planning for this country. If we don't do anything, we'll be like Cameroon, Paul Biya's Cameroon.
That's his prime. That's his plan.
Yes. Do you know why I said this?
He's already there.
Do you know why I said this? Before Tinubu started preparing from 2020 for 2027 before he was inaugurated. 6 months, 1 year into his presidency, Tinubu removed all pretenses that he was going to do the right thing and then ask for people's votes again. He started muscling the opposition, right? Mm-hmm. He started putting people in strategic position that he believes it will help him to win the 2027 election. Typical example is what is happening in Rivers. Right?
Exactly.
It's not that he knows Wiki is not doing the right thing. Right?
But the man is just interested in his position. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. He knows that if he removes Wiki, nobody is going to help him, in quotes, win the South. So if Rivers should burn, whatever happens in Rivers, he doesn't care. As long as he has somebody that will help him, in quotes, win the election in Rivers State. That was why he left.
He's even happy with the destabilization right now.
Yeah, exactly. He's actually winning. That was the first time I said, look, this man is something else.
Sir, because I'm going to ask you a question because of your knowledge. Yeah. Sorry, because of time.
Yeah.
Do you see Tinubu directing Nigeria into a one-party system? And again,
he has already done that.
Again, what do you think about the young people? Because in 2023, 2022, during the time of Buhari, we have a voice. the youth of Nigeria have a voice. We use our social media. Do you think Tinubu has also tampered with the narrative in Nigeria?
Look, you see, Tinubu understands.
I will also answer that
yes,
question.
Tinubu understands the average Nigerian politician because he is one. He is molded and casted as a Nigerian politician, right? He knows how to manipulate them and he knows what he's doing. That was how he started, you know, picking people from the opposition, making sure they are going into APC. If you don't, maybe he knows that all of them, I don't think there's any politician that is clean. If you don't do it, we come after you. Case of Okowa, right? That was what happened. Are you talking? Is anybody talking about his case again? Since he joined the APC?
Case gone.
So that was how he started. He started now after doing with it, then he came to the governors. Started with the governor of Bayelsa. Now,
yes, sir.
Yes, is the Bauchi State governor. The Bauchi State governor and his commissioner of finance, because he has immunity, the governor, so they cannot do anything. But his commissioner of finance is accused of sponsoring terrorism.
All in EFCC camp.
17 billion naira that he gave it to Mieti Allah. Do you know the last time they went to court, which was last week? Do you know the case has been adjourned indefinitely? And this week, I'm telling you, this week, we are hearing that the governor is going to go back to APC. So, matter of one state, he's already taken us there. I mean, with the politicians, right? But the politicians are not the people. That's one good thing.
Politicians are not the people. A round of applause for that statement.
Are not the people. He can go. Look, I made a post on my Facebook. I said, I just wish that all the governors, let them even go and join him there so that maybe we can have peace in this country.
So that we will know where they are.
Let's know where everybody is. And then we will start preparing. Because I don't see, look, he knows it. They know it, right? Now, okay, just recently, one Malan came out during his tafsir, during Ramadan. He said he was called, somebody called him from the government, that they are looking for a Malam that would spearhead the re-election strategy, you know, based on the Malams and the traditional rulers in the north.
Indoctrination.
And they have a budget of 500 billion naira. That whoever, because let me tell you the truth, everybody, even in the north, is now afraid to come and campaign for Tinubu. This is how bad it is for them.
If you come,
it's that bad for them.
It's not red, it's in red.
You understand? So now, this Malan said, what they are doing is whoever will spearhead it will take 5% of that 500 billion. That is 25 billion. This is how they want to, you know, win the election.
To go and
Mr.
start
Ahmed,
conditioning Nigerians. Jesus.
Exactly. But people
Mr.
are,
Ahmed,
I'm telling you, people are afraid to come and say, vote for this person.
Because
Mr. Ahmed, let me just put this.
Nobody is campaigning for him in the north.
Why are they afraid?
No. Let me tell you that.
They know that people, they suffer now.
People, see, let me tell you, Mr. Ahmed, Mr. Ahmed, there's one guy on his on the Tinubu's administration. I've forgotten his name. He was an aide. The guy who I think Boala, I think he took him after Boala. After the guy left, Boala.
It's a light-skinned guy.
There was a guy.
The light-skinned guy.
Yes. No, not Injelele. Ajuri. No, not Ajuri. It was after Ajuri. Ajuri left after the river crisis started. It was Ajuri who said that if people think that Tinubu will speak on the TV, they are joking. It was Ajuri Ngalele. I know that one. There was another person who also resigned in his own camp. They were part of his SSAs, special advisors. Now, he also quoted, and I will remember his name now. He quoted that the reason he resigned, that he's seen the direction that the administration is going into a one-party state. Now, host, let me shock you. And I'm telling you now, in 2023, we saw the strategy, and because we are concerned Nigerians, we raised the alarm. that we are seeing a one-party state actually evolving. Do you know what they told us on social media? Indomie generation. Where are we now? Now, this is why I'm saying it on air, that people who know me, they will tell you, we said this thing. So this is what the Tinubu's administration, that's why they call them the master strategy, because their master strategy of indoctrination, propaganda, how to coerce so that you can be in their camp. Now, you asked just now, you said, what is the youth doing? Now, in 2023, you can see the peak of, what is it called, tribalism. It went high after the 2023 election.
Yes.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Now I'll tell you these people don't, you see, we are using what is called metric and statistics. Now here is the point. The Tinubu administration, do you know what led to them to spiking this whole thing? Was the loss of Lagos. When they announced that he lost Lagos, that was when the whole thing started. They started pushing people into the social media to start this indoctrination. This is why I tell people, be careful. Did you guys know? So the whole thing started from there. And before you know it, it started changing the mindset of the people against other people. They started telling you, you don't belong here, you don't belong. And do you know in the constitution? Yes, sir. Yes.
That one hurt them so much to the bone.
Yes. No, it's true. It's true. That was the fact.
You,
now,
yes. Like losing in your home, like where you never thought
yes.
of. That
so he then said that allegedly he then said that will never happen. And that is why you see the likes of every of the children, everybody is trying to galvanize the whole thing, changing the whole status quo. This is the reality on ground. So another thing was the NSAS. So the NSAS that happened, they do not want anything to, this administration, Tinubu himself does not like anything protest, but he's the master strategy of protest. He doesn't like it.
So
anything that will
let me ask you a direct question. Do you think Tinubu has indirectly or directly tampered with the voice of the youth in Nigeria?
Of course, indirectly and
because our social media
yes.
is no longer active. They entertain nonsense, yes. They celebrate nonsense, they drag nonsense, they look for one hero to the other. No, before we don't even know who is the Minister of Information in Nigeria. We don't know who is the spokesperson of the president. The social media has taken over. But there's one character that I want to introduce now. Please pay attention to this story and then tell me what you think.
Okay.
Let's start.
You and made all of you fall. You all should be apologizing to those of us who are.
That's it. Let's go and come.
To the point that instead of you admitting that you were fool, you think you are too old to be fooled, that you can't admit that you were fool. Time for you to apologize to us. Who showed you?
I want to say that I perceive you as a political content.
The guy talking now is Omoyele Sowore. Omoyele Sowore has been somebody that has been around on social media because we talk to young people on this platform. For those of you guys that are coming new for the first time here, what we do on this platform is to challenge our young people to think independently. We come against anything that scientific proving of headers follower, where people just follow where the crowd is following. We want people to think for themselves. Now, I've had problem with Sowore for a very long time. And Sowore came out last week and he said, he is the main opposition. The rest of the opposition in Nigeria are distractors. I find that very, very funny. And then Sowore came out again today and day before yesterday and went hard on P2B. And he said, P2B is this, P2B is that. Now, I want you guys to hear his own statement directly and hear the question a young man asked him in Lagos, and then tell me what you think.
Those of us who already told you since 2022, when Peter Obi came in the Peter Obi is a guy who came and packaged himself, lied to you, and made all of you fall. You all should be apologizing to those of us who already told you since 2022, when Peter Obi came in the horizon, that he's fooling you. And he has fooled you to the point that instead of you admitting that you were fooled, you think you are too old to be fooled, that you can't admit that you were fooled. Time for you to apologize to us, who showed you.
I want to say that I perceive you as a political content creator.
That's fine.
No, I'm serious.
No, please.
How many of you agree with that statement? I perceive you as a political content creator. Somebody referred to Showore like that.
Oh, Ben, you see, some Nigerians are not stupid, though. That's why we are here.
I perceive you as a political content creator.
That was direct.
That was brutal. But that's not finished. That's not finished. Let's keep going.
That is because I made a research about you, and I saw that you've been doing this protest of a thing from your SUG days. And right now, it's still happening. But I have not seen where you protested and achieved an aim for that very protest. You protest, bring people out, you don't achieve an aim for that protest. That one will end, and you move on to another new protest. Why do you always bring people out, and when they throw tear gas, you be the one running, shouting revolution now? Are you trying to motivate the people to start a war, or you are trying to, because I personally don't think you're fighting for the people. I think you're fighting for yourself. Okay, because in 2019, you were interviewed by Ebuka, and he asked you, why do you think you are qualified to be president? You told him that Nelson Mandela came out of prison as an activist and he became president. You made the instance of Obama, and you said you have done more than that. So you are qualified to be president. And right now you are still protesting. You didn't do the Igbo protest in Abuja or Lagos where people are saying, you went to Aba to gather Igbo people. Is it that you are trying to put it in them to understand that they need this war?
Okay, thank you.
He's a tool. He's a tool.
Like I said, the part Nigerians, I don't really listen to much of these things, because Nigerians should be listening to what is going to be there for them. Don't always hold one person to say, let it be my savior. You are your savior.
Yes. W in the room.
You are wasting time, because at the end of the day, this is how you are going to be politicized. We'll continue this status quo till thy kingdom come. Like I've always told them, this one man went to me, they've always asked, where are you from? What you? I am a Nigerian, and I'm a concerned Nigerian. I do not believe on this your political thing, because they have no ideology. An ideology of their pocket. That is the point. And you are seeing that as presently now. Tinubu has been the person championing, he fought Nadeko. This is the same strategy. We fought Nadeko. We did this. We brought democracy. We did this. At the end, when Jonathan, you were fighting Jonathan all to Tane. You said Jonathan was a Nebuchadnezzar. He cannot do this. He's using Nigerian to play politics. You and your so-called cronies, Tunde Bakare, Jide Kosoko, and the likes of the Nobel laureate, what's his name? You guys were all taking Jonathan's coffin.
No,
but when you took
Mr.
over
Maki,
office,
Mr. Maki, I want you to answer a question on this Showore. Showore has a media.
Like I just
so why do you think Showore is doing this tactical game that he's playing? Because he constantly blame P2B, blame any opposition leaders, and he claimed that he can contest and win election. Do you think, I'm asking you directly, do you think Tinubu is a 2, is an APC 2? Sorry, Showore is an APC 2.
Well, I cannot directly say because I don't have the first-hand information. But from what he is saying, I can actually target towards that. But that is my own personal opinion. But I cannot tell you he is definitely, because that is with direct proof. I don't have evidence to prove that. But from what he's saying, I mean, my own personal opinion, this is my own personal opinion, I don't think that he is ready. They are just a cartoon, and he's playing towards the game of the APC. That is my own personal opinion.
I like that. Mr. Logic, do you think hearing from Showore like this in the face of this calamity that we face as a country. And Showore claimed that he want to run for president. He claimed that he's the main opposition.
Mr. Ben, first and foremost, let's recap a little bit. Let's look at the history of this Showore ever since he started canvassing to become president of Nigeria. How do you want to lead a people when you have yourself have not demonstrated symptoms or aspect of leadership? First and foremost, if you want to become a leader, you go and be a governor of your state first. Show there's difference between leadership and activism. These two different things. They don't even coexist. Now, this man, look at his antecedent. All this while he has been campaigning, I want to become president. Let me ask the House, who is Showore's vice? You want to become a president at the same time you want to be a vice.
He's always the flag bearer of any. He doesn't have.
He's the vice president. He's the president. He's the chairman of his political party.
This is just my opinion.
So it's crazy. So when you look at the character of this kind of person, you just know he's a complete clown. He's a clown. And Nigerians, most Nigerians are failing to even spot this clown in our midst.
Everybody taking him serious is just, in fact, that man is a joke. Any reasonable person will not take him serious. I'm telling you the truth.
What? He came out, he said he's the main opposition leader.
He should go and be a councillor of his own. So where is it for? I think it's from Ondo State.
Ondo State.
He should go and be a councillor in Ondo State.
But the question
Mr. Ben.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ben, I'm going to surprise you with a friend of mine is coming. You see, they told us that we the Nigerians, we have nothing to offer. We are just making noise on social media. Nigeria has built a platform where you are going to be seeing him. Mr. Yomi, if you are just here, please come. You are going to see an app done by a Nigerian that will stop all this nonsense, stealing ballot boxes, stealing all these things. This electoral voting system that we are trying to say, let them push in. Nigeria will not push in. A Nigerian has designed something that, okay, if we want to do it like this, we will get the same result. Everybody will be seeing it. So, Mr. Yomi,
Yomi, did you invited him? I don't think he's on the comment section. If he's there, we'll bring him up so that he can give us a little bit of education.
You are going to see. Let me go and let me look for him. Just let somebody go ahead. Let me look for him and I'll bring it and you are going to see some things.
Let me bring Dr. Man. Dr. Man.
Good evening, moderator.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. So, to me, Showore is always getting things wrong and is always getting things mixed up. Like someone said, there is difference between being an activist and being an actual leader. In the last election, I think Showore missed everything up in the last election because you can't be the chairman of the party and also want to be the party presidential candidate.
He's also the vice president of his party. No. He's the treasurer secretary. He's the accountant. He's the media man. He's the media man. He's the publicity secretary of his own party.
Yeah. On my own points, on what I believe so far, Showore is an activist, not being a presidential candidate. And he should speak up the party he wants to support.
He should come out and support APC. We will like him for that.
I know Showore doesn't like APC. I know he likes Peter Obi, partially, but he's very proud person. You understand? He wants Peter Obi to be the one to contact him which Peter Obi can never come to that level. You understand? But let's just imagine this. Imagine Peter Obi having Showore support. Boss, this country will at least shake those APC.
Hold on, no. Peter Obi having Showore support, I don't think it will make anything, to be honest. I think Showore is playing a major role at the moment as a tactical game for APC. And I've called this out since last year. So I think Showore should come. That's why I want the youth of Nigeria that are listening to this guy. And I like the way everybody's exposing him now. Let him come out and declare for the political party.
That's what I said.
He should not be confusing anybody that he is the main opposition.
This guy doesn't even get. He didn't get 30,000 votes last year.
No, he didn't know. He didn't vote for himself. He did not even vote for himself.
Mr. Ben.
Mr. Yomi is here.
Yes,
Mr. Yomi.
Okay. Let me say this.
Yomi, please.
Yomi.
Okay. I just want to know the name. I have two people waiting, so I want to know the one that I.
Yomi. His name is Yomi 0605.
He hasn't sent the request yet, so let's wait for him to send the request, and I'll.
Next to me, I like him as a.
Hold on. Let a lady. Let the Podako go ahead and say what you want to say, please. Always important to give ladies a chance. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sorry. See, Mr. Bear, you said they should come out and support one party. He won't come out. See, in this politics game, so people needs to be behind the scene, and that is what Showore stands for. He can't come out openly and support APC. He can't.
So he'll just be there attacking anybody else.
Yes. See, everybody has a role to play. So this is his own part that he's playing.
Please, can I say something?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right. What the young man that you are talking about, we know, we have seen his kind. He's a paid agent. Whatsoever that you are doing here, APC is like said, they are like kidnappers. They have kidnapped Nigeria. Right? So many,
Say it again, sir. Say it again. APC is like a kidnapper.
They have kidnapped Nigeria. So many. I said this is with so many instances. If you go to NEPA, you go to, road, electricity, and what have you. People are paying through their nose in Nigeria. Like in abroad, you have things like TAS, When you have TAS, you talk about basic amenities, lights, water, road, and everything being provided. Then we start talking about the TAS, the payments. But all these things, none of them is being provided here in Nigeria. And as a matter of fact, all the whole Nigerians are being charged. You understand that? They are being charged. That's criminality. All right? That's criminality. And you see people like that, that young man, one man. What do you call it? Yeah, one man.
One madman.
You see people like him going to different platforms, trying to defend
nonsense.
This atrocity. That is what they are paid for, and they are doing their work diligently. They are doing their work. That's what they paid for, and they are doing that. As he's left here now, he's somewhere in another platform. I know. They say social media is a terrorist organization. So the only way that's why that's the reason why they go, everything they do, they pay them. They pay them. Don't think that he's just here on his own. And there's no amount of castigation that you castigate him or gaslight him that he will back down. No. You understand that? They are doing India. That's their job. And they are paid for it.
Because he's 24 hours going, he's somewhere else now. If you go now, he's somewhere else.
It's not only him. If you track him now, you will see him doing the same thing on another platform. And I want you to know
that such people that are very poor,
Yeah, you understand? So it's not only him. There are many. All right, there are many. So whenever you are discussing anything reasonable, you don't expect them to come there and give you anything and make sense. They don't make sense. You understand that? These are people that sees white and call it black. I don't know how you want to, and there's a matter of, I don't know how you want to engage such kind of person with in a constructive argument. You understand? So I want you to understand that people like this, like when you see a dead animal and you're flogging a dead animal, I don't know what you expect that animal to do. Is dead,
I
is
think
dead.
President Jonathan make it very clear in one of the statements he made.
Yeah.
He said it is more easier to wake somebody that is actually sleeping than to wake somebody that is pretending to be sleeping. I think a lot of Nigerians are pretending to be sleeping.
Someone that is pretending to be sleeping, you will wake at time, even though you pour out water,
Now, all right. Now, when you look at all this things, when I say that Nigeria is kidnapped, you understand? I have my reason of saying that. You know, when Jonathan was in power, at least Jonathan, if Jonathan, you agree with me that he's a Nigerian. You understand? And he believes in Nigeria. That's why he's, going about touching, some basic, things that he needed to be attended to, like security and all that. He appointed the other man, this man called the Ejirika. Ejirika is busy fighting the war of insurgents, Then the cabals, all these criminals, all these kidnappers, their target is killing innocent Nigerians, And the next thing, they remove the man was forced to be removed. Even Jonathan was even removed. As a matter of fact, check around. You agree with me? Apart from, I don't even know.
There's somebody that was brought up, Mr. Hold on a second. There's somebody that came up here. I don't know because we waited for him. It's like when you are in. Mr. Yemi, are you there? Yomi 605. Good evening. Go ahead.
Let me quickly call my brother Machiavelli because he just dropped. Because
let me bring him back. I think he's on the request. Machiavelli, where is he?
It's not the request.
Machiavelli, let me send the request back to him. He was here. He was the one that asked you to that. But you can go ahead and give us your understanding because he talked about you designing some app like that.
It was actually going to show you. I was going to get him to drive it while I
he's here. I think he's here in a sec. Let me see. I have sent him an invitation. I'm waiting for him. I have one.
Yeah, can I continue? Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Why Yomi wait? Go ahead, sir.
All right. So now when you look around Nigeria, you find that we have never witnessed a Nigerian, like a real Nigerian, really Nigerian. All of them are just foreigners. Even Tinubu, as a matter of fact, is a foreigner, right? All of them. These are people that claim to be Democrat and people that claim to be this and that. What they do, they have many places even in America currently. That's what Donald Trump is fighting against in America now. Right? They are these Democrats. When you look at them, most of them they claim to be, they came there in the name of Democrats. These are foreigners. They don't have the love of the country at heart. What they do is just loot, and create, destabilize and destroy the country and all that, this and that. That's what they do. And that is the same thing that is happening in Nigeria. Look at the border that America or Trump is trying to close now. Right here in Nigeria, the borders are porous. When they tell you their vote doesn't count, they have all these Fulani militias and Fulani people coming in from different borders around Nigeria that are very porous, right? So, and when you look at them, before you even have PVC to vote, all of them have they have gotten their own. They have gotten like five or seven of them, easy. All right. So when I say Nigeria is kidnapped, I really mean what I'm saying is kidnapped. Nigeria is really kidnapped.
My brother, if you think yourself, Look at our neighboring country here, Ghana. Ghana has no terrorists in Ghana.
Yes, nothing like that.
Nothing like that. So
yeah, there's nothing like that. Since they are indigenous, you understand me? You as an indigenous, you not allow an alien to come around you. When an alien is an alien is something that you don't know where it comes from, somebody or something that you don't know his existence. You're right, like you or anybody here within your family. When you see even if take like a puppy, you understand me, to a dog, I mean to a dog that just get bit. You take a strange puppy to it, and the dog might end up killing that very puppy, that strange puppy, because by smell and by everything, by everything itself, it's not part of it. Either you remove it or kill it. Right here in Nigeria,
Tigana, thank you so much. Let me bring my sister Neka. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Ne, how are you?
Good evening. I'm fine. Oh, thank you so much. Good evening.
Neka, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm the one interrupting you. Go ahead.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
If Neka is not there yet, so I think Ditman, do you want to speak? Do you want to say something, or should I bring Maria Kuje in? Mr. David, are you there?
Yes, good evening.
Sorry, host. Can you please bring Machiavelli up?
I'll bring it. Mr. David, go ahead while I bring Machiavelli up.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, everybody.
The comment section.
Let me just pick on Shore. Shore, as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't have intention of becoming president of Nigeria. He just likes the spotlight. That's the truth, because he has been trying. He has been a candidate for quite a while, and he maintains the same template. He doesn't change it. We have about 774 local councils all across Nigeria. How many of those structures does Showere even have any base to start with? And in any case, it is difficult to give someone like that power when you cannot even vet him in governance at any level. Talk is cheap. Yes, you can criticize government, you can be an activist, but governance is totally different. At least let people be able to vet you to some extent. Have you been local government chairman of your state? Have you been governor of your state? What have you done in governance that people can say?
Have you been the head of Ajojumo National Contribution?
What I was asking. Exactly. So that is the number one problem is having. Okay, if you look at Obi now, at least people can say, okay, Obi has been a governor, he did this, he did that. Somebody must be able to vet you in governance before you can now say you want to aspire. And in any case, it's not even aspiring with sense. You've never done anything in governance. Nobody can vet you. You just wake up all of a sudden. You've been criticizing an activist. You now say you want to be president of the country.
He made a claim that he's the one that fight for Abiola, and he also recently sacked the IGO police with his protest. I was just laughing.
You see, the guy is just, I don't know how to.
No, I think the word delusional.
The problem with him is that he doesn't understand the dynamics of politicking to get into governance. And it shows from the way some of the utterances he makes. For example, you want to be president of Nigeria, you don't have a broad network around the structures within the federation that you can bring together. You are still the same person discriminating, taking away. If you want to be president of a country or like Nigeria, you must know how to bring the good, the bad, the ugly together and get the majority in your favor. That is where Tinubu is smarter than most of these people.
Absolutely.
It's not that Tinubu is the best candidate, but he understands the politics better than most of them. Even it's so glaring now. Anybody that comes down to APC and say, I want to support you,
Tinubu will not say you are a bad person, leave my party. No, he will welcome you because he knows that he needs the votes. But Shawara is not that kind of person. Shawara discriminates so much. He will say, don't follow this kind. What is your opinions with the people Obi needs to talk to? If Obi has tried to be president in the past, and he sees that there are some things that he was thinking in one line before, but now that he has gotten some level of experience, he has to change. Why criticize him? He has to change because it's not going to work in his favor at the end of the day that he has to put on to, even though the experience is what is teaching him. Do you understand? For example, now he's saying that why will we go and merge with an article when he called the article corrupt? That does not make any sense politically. The truth about the matter is that the challenge of the election coming now is different from the one that they did previously. The challenge now is how to get power from a Jagaban that is very, very, very politically aware. So you cannot use the same strategy you used yesterday to conquer somebody like that tomorrow. It will not work.
I think I have made it very clear on this platform, sir, that Showore operates to me like he's on a payroll of Tinubu, because there is no way. I don't believe that is this delusional. He did it under Buhari. He did it. This guy was the one that campaigned for Buhari indirectly with his Sahara reporter exposing Jonathan. He did it. We saw it. I'm not a baby.
I think what he's trying to do, you know, there are some political parties that will get registered, but the founders of those parties are not there to win an election.
They are there for distraction.
Just there to wait. Yes, they are just there to wait for a particular period where the politicians that are ruling will now come and strike deal with them so that they can get political relevance on the ground. It has happened in Lagos before. It happened between Lagos PDP in this same Lagos that we are talking about. It got to a stage whereby a lot of things are gone.
Okay, let me hold on there, sir, because there's somebody that have been waiting. We have appointment with him. Mr. Machiavelli, you are back.
Yes, I'm back.
We have got Yomi in the house, so you guys go ahead and tell us what you tell the word so that we can also see it as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to.
Before the last election,
yes,
Machiavelli has known me for some time now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and you know, we've engaged on so many discussions, Nigeria-related, political, touched on so many different,
mm-hmm.
topics. And I guess even if you give birth to a 5-year-old child today, give birth to a child, even if a 5-year-old child today asks or her, they know about the issues we have in Nigeria already. Because one way or the other, they would have felt it somehow. And I do apologize in advance. I've had a really long day, so I was really tired.
No, take your
just
time.
Last minute.
Take your time, and I'm glad you are here. Take your time, sir.
Thank you. And so we look at the geopolitics and everything, we're facing today and what's potentially yet to come. And we understand we're in critical times. And it's crazy when we go around some of these TikTok, we see people fighting, talking on tribal lines, and we're thinking, do people not even understand what's going on? Because our number one source, I like the fact that we're talking about changing who's in government, but what's even more important is the institutions, because these are things that would be there.
Very correct.
That would last any
value
political. Because if we put everything on just one person, what happens when he leaves? Do we go back to where we were before? So it's important to ensure institutions are functional, because these are what even keep these people in offices in check. If we have it, do it properly, because what we lack is traceability. If you don't have traceability, you can't have transparency. And if you don't have transparency, you can't have accountability. And transparency is not something you ask someone to give you. You take it. You put things in place that would ensure you get it. Because laws mean nothing without means of enforcement. It's just text on paper. The enforcement is what starts to build a new culture, because the means of enforcement also act as a means of collating the potential evidence that might be needed if you need to support prosecution. So the collation over time starts to act as a deterrent. And then you start to see a new culture. Then you'll be thinking everybody are just good people in this place. No, it's because they know there are things in place that ensures. It's like when you say don't drive more than 30 miles in it, don't drive 35 miles in a 30-mile zone. If you say, if a government in Nigeria makes that law, and somebody in the West makes that same law, the person in the West will ensure that they have things in place that would act as a deterrent. It will work 24/7, and it would ensure. Let me say so. 95% or so. For example, you have speed cameras. Those speed cameras would ensure that 95% of times that law is enforced.
To support you a little bit in what you're saying, if I am driving now and I see like this is 50 mile an hour, 50 kilometer an hour, immediately you see it, you are automatically conform to the drive.
Yes.
So
that's the new culture.
The institution kicked in immediately.
Exactly. And that's the culture. That's where you start creating a new culture within people. And so with 95% of times those things are there, it would ensure the law is enforced. I give 5% away, maybe there's a glitch or maybe I don't know, just 5% of times, but 95% of the time. But if you put that same law in Nigeria, what you're gonna have, if 95% of times those things they put in place is what enforces our law. If you don't have that in place, it means perhaps you manage to enforce that law maybe 10% of times. If you happen to have police officers around at the time and they happen to physically observe someone speeding, then maybe 10% of time, or maybe even 5% of times. So all the risks that comes with the need to put that laws in place will always exist, because you can only enforce it 10% of times, because you don't have those things in place that would guarantee enforcement and that same percentage as you would in the West, for example. So, and the same thing with the last election, and apologies, like I said earlier, because I'm just really tired, but like with the last election, we looked at the beaver system they gave us. The idea was to give you a higher level of confidence in the electoral process, because like I said, it's important we talk about who to put in place, but what's even more important is
institution.
Exactly. And it's okay talking about it now, but I'm not predicting anything, but I almost feel like you're going to have the same arguments you had last time again this time, because 95%. I had this conversation last time.
2023.
Exactly, because you were there. I mean, you can testify to that, Maki.
Yes.
I said that. So for me, what Maki is just here going to show you in a minute, and I'm going to get to it in a minute, is basically, it's not really for the next election.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Okay. Let me come in there so that we can also. I know you.
One second, right. I just want to give some context. So it's more about the mindset, and we have to understand that solutions don't come immediately. If you want to implement anything, like your phone, your iOS devices and your Android devices, when you buy them first time round, almost maybe 2 weeks or 1 month or whatever, you get new prompts for new updates. Those updates contain new functionalities, improvements or fixes to issues they might have found, meaning it's continuous. So whilst they gave us that last Beavers and IREF, we looked at the architecture behind the scenes and we were able to identify intentional loopholes that were put in it. And until you can solve that, you have no means to confidently say you can guarantee or have a fair election. Meaning, ensuring your votes will count or can count. So, because you have something called the Maki, let's get to it. Make it talk us through.
Okay.
Let's go to the first part.
Now, if you go to the first part, this is the
yes. That bit. Take it back a little bit because it's a bit fuzzy.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna show. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Sorry, the network here. Okay, now so the reason the idea was the Nigerian democratic depends on a credible election. Yet the current system built around Beaver's device that capture results and photograph manually.
Take it back a little bit.
Human.
Sorry, Maki. Take it back a little bit so we can see what you're reading.
Okay. So uploaded by human operators on the IREF as a fundamental structure vulnerability, the manual upload gap between the moment results are counted at the polling unit and the moment they appear.
Hold on one second, Maki. Host, is it okay if you can you take this thing, the banner off just?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me take the banner off completely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. We want you guys to understand the reason we are reading this thing so that when we are demonstrating something, you then understand where the Nigerian IRF own starts and this process we are going to show you where the loophole you are going to understand the loopholes. Now, let's go now. Now, there is a window where human intervention can delay, alter, or suppress results entirely. This gap has been exploited repeatedly, eroding public trust in the electoral process. The Nigerian Automatic Electoral System, NIAS, eliminates gap completely. It replaces manual photo upload with automatic cryptographical signed device to serve electronics. So you can see the difference now.
Maki, now be mindful of the hand holding your phone, because when it moves, it makes it fuzzy.
Okay. The moment the polls close at the polling unit, the polling unit results are on the public portal with seconds, with mathematically proof of integrity that anyone can verify. So it's talking about this one that we are going to show you now. Now, look at this.
Maki, hold on. I'm not sure what's wrong with your phone, but it's not clear what you're reading.
It's not clear.
Is it clear? I'm because I'm using this. So people.
Yeah, I see it here. I can see it.
Move it back a little bit.
Can you, Dripping, can you see?
Keep your hands
Dripping, can you see?
Try and keep your hands still as much as you can.
Okay. Now,
very clear from my end.
Okay,
cool.
It's clear, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so how the current system work? So it's talking about the Beavers now. Okay, now the problem of Nigerian upload manual system. The current INEC system uses Beavers, bimodal voter accreditation system, device for voter accreditation deployed to IREF, which is the INEC result viewing portal. For public transparency, these were significant improvement for prior system. However, critical gap remained. Over prior system, sorry. However, a critical gap remained between accreditation and publication. How the current system work. Accreditation, the Beaver scan voters' fingerprint and facial against INEC database. This part works and it's electronic. The Beaver device confirms the voter's identity biometrically. Number 2, voting. Voter mark paper ballot. So watch this, take note of this thing, paper ballot. The paper ballot is placed in a ballot box. Voting is entirely manual and analog. The Beaver's device play no role in vote capture. Watch this thing, I'm telling you guys to take note of this thing.
There's an echo coming from...
Yeah, echo coming from someone. Port. I think it's Port. Yeah, Port.
Please, meet Port.
Yeah. So counting, when they are counting now, this is their Beavers.
Hold on, 1 second.
Ballot boxes.
1 second, Maggie. There's an echo coming from somewhere.
I think it's Port. It's Port.
Is that me?
It's Port. It's Port.
Okay. So can you move your hand back right a little bit? Just.
Yeah. Host,
okay. Yes.
Host, please mute Port Harcourt. Help us to mute Port Harcourt.
Okay. So now You see the counting. The paper ballot manually sorted and counted by hand at the polling unit. The results are written on paper, EC8. This counting is done by human, EC8A. This counting is done by human and is prone to error and must be witnessed by party agents. Number 4, photographing. The presiding officer uses beavers to take a photograph of the completed paper form, EC8A. This is just a camera image, not structured data. The manual upload. The presiding officer manually uploads this photograph to the IREF portal. This is a critical vulnerability. The upload depends entirely on the officer action, connectivity, and willingness. There is no automatic pipeline. Collation. Paper form, electronic data are physically transported to a ward, local government, state, and national collation center. Results are read loud and manually entered at each level. IREF image is only public viewing. It plays no role in the electoral collation.
No,
so you see
official collation.
So you see this thing. Official
missing,
collation.
Yeah.
Okay. So the IREF. So what is trying to say here now? Anything they are doing there, whether they take your fingerprint, they take your photo, it doesn't play any significant role in the electoral process. Now, where it breaks down,
I think if you move to the right, I think we can. I mean, you can go through it if you like. Okay, just go through it because I think this.
No. Okay. So let's just go to, because if we keep reading for them, they've understood it now. Let's make the comparison.
Hold on.
Now.
Just go up a little. Go up.
Bring it down
go
a
up.
bit.
Yeah, go up a little. Go up just a bit. I just wanted to see what this.
How it works. It's how it works. So this is how the NIAS work. So let's read this one. The one that we are going to read to you is how this one.
Keep an eye. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Keep an eye on this one now. This is where we are going to then explain to you.
Look at your phone at all times. It will tell you. It will show you what we are seeing.
Okay. All right. So now, he said the solution, NIAS, to these beavers that they gave to you. The NIAS redesigned the entire pipeline of the accreditation through publication. Every step is electronic. Every step is critically secured, and no step demand a manual human action. How it work? Biometric, same as current. Beaver's device scan fingerprint, face, voter identification confirm, match scores,
fingerprint and face.
Yes, and face. Match scores recorded and signed by device. Each accreditation is individually hatched and digitally signed by the device, creating a tamper-proof record. Electronic vote capture. So after biometric verification, the voter casts their vote directly to on the beaver's device screen. The device displays all candidates with their party name and party color, candidate name, ballot vote, and ballot position. The voter taps their choice, and the vote is stored electronically on the device. No paper ballot, no manual counting, no ambiguous mark, automatic tally. When poll closes, the device automatically closes, count every electronic vote, record it, capture during the day, no human counting, no paper sorting. The tally is instant, exact, deterministic, running the same count twice always produce the same result. Now, cryptographic hash. The device generates SHA-256 cryptographic hash of the result. This hash is a unique mathematic fingerprint that includes the device serial. Yes, that include the device serial number, polling unit, election ID, complete vote tallies, timestamp.
Machiavelli, take your time. Polling unit code.
Yes, that's what I said. Unit code, election ID, complete vote tallies, timestamp, and a random nonce. If even a single vote is changed, the hash changes completely. This hash is publicly verifiable by no one, by anyone. Okay. Then the digital signature. The device signed the hash with its unique RSA 4096 private key. Each of the 176,846 beavers device has its own cryptographic key pair generated during provisioning. Only that the specific physical device can produce a valid signature. This proof A, the result came from a legitimate INEC device, and B, it has not been altered since the device signed it. The automatic encrypt transmission. The signed result is encrypted with a AES 256 GCM and transmitted automatically over to TLS 1.3 to the central server. No human triggered this upload. No officer manually press an upload button. The device transmits the instant poll closes. If connectivity is unavailable, Bangan, take note of this thing. If connectivity is unavailable, the device queue the result and transmit automatically when connectivity is restored. So let me explain this in details now. If maybe we take it to a place, maybe where they have their Sunday newspapers on Wednesday, there is no what's it called, internet. It will queue everything into that machine.
So what you're saying,
immediately it gets to where.
Just to make it down,
yes.
What you're saying.
I mean, the easiest way to describe that is like if you have a WhatsApp message.
If I send you a WhatsApp message, that's the
yeah. Exactly. Connectivity. Exactly. You don't have internet. Once it's restored, it's sent. But the most important part is that it's not just sending it. It's the that latter bit is it adds to it. Yeah. Sorry, Maki, continue.
Okay, so I will hold on. You quickly want to go and bring my charging thing.
With the connectivity.
Because of our time, because we didn't know we're going to extend it like this. It's something that I have to bring you guys back again, where we'll have one evening to deal with this topic completely.
But we are going to show you. We are going to show you the practical one. We just wanted to let you know the difference between this and this. Then we'll then show you the practical, so you will see.
Maki, Yomi, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I mean, if it's something, we're happy to do this some other time, if that would work better.
That will work better for us, for me, especially because of my tomorrow program. But I want to thank you, Yomi. Exactly what you are bringing is what we need. And there's something you say in the beginning. You say this project is not immediate. It is a plan. And we will also need a president, a politician.
Sorry, this application, this is done already.
It's done.
Let me tell you the main concept, the main reasoning behind this.
Yes.
You see, for me, I mean, we have many solutions. The only reason why for people, we even have things people can use. We have our brothers in South Africa, what they facing, and there's so many solutions. Maki knows about these things, but we're talking about specifically about this because the topic is in relation to election.
Yeah.
That's why this is what we were talking about. But I mean, unfortunately, we couldn't show the reason why. I mean, to be honest with you, the only reason why we read this was to give you context. So the actual thing itself, Maki was going to show you after that, but we thought we'll just read that for you. It was literally finishing it off. So if you want, because I can't guarantee any other time. Honestly, like today, I was extremely busy. But if you have, maybe we can try. I can try and squeeze it into a shorter time if you want. And
yes,
just show
I will communicate with Maki, and then I will get in touch with Maki. We can have this robust conversation. And perhaps I will stream the TikTok or even stream on YouTube and share it with our TikTok people, where we can have a whole, because on TikTok, you can actually show a whole, if you're using TikTok Studio instead of the phone. I'm using phone now, where I will give Maki access to basically show it to people so they understand what he's saying. A lot of people understand what you are doing. One question that I need to ask you guys is this. When do you think this can be acceptable in Nigeria?
For me, honestly, I don't care. Why we do this, yeah? And like I said, Maki knows. I've said this to people before the last election.
Since 2022, he was asking this question. Nobody can answer that question.
You see,
nobody.
You see, what I was showing you was, you see, it's okay. We can accept that the first election, people didn't understand the architecture behind the scenes. But how can you understand the architecture behind the scenes? And that isn't the argument. Forget about anybody else. You haven't secured the process in which you're going to ensure your vote counts. It's almost a waste of time.
Absolutely.
I don't. It's like unless we just want to gather for the sake of talking. I can predict and tell you now. I will put money down now, and I guarantee we'll be here. We'll have the same argument we had in the last election. We're going to have it again.
Exactly. And we know that. The
BVAS system they gave Nigerians is not produced by Nigeria. We understand its capabilities. We understand how to interact with the components it has. That device uses the same technology you'll find with the Android devices. It has the ability to do your fingerprint, and it has the ability to do your facial scans. We also know that it has the ability for us, because we have all of this here. It also has the ability for us to be able to build into it the means where you can place your vote directly on it. Look, the window, like Machiavelli was telling you earlier on, if you're telling you they're giving you an automated process and it still has to resort to a manual dependency where you have to manually upload something into the IRF, that is where you're going to get the same
results.
Okay, so
exactly.
Can I add up something here? So in other words, what you're trying to say is this, okay? The PFAS is actually intentionally forced to underperform.
100%. This is the BVAS device, and what you see here on Maki's screen is the interface of the BVAS. As you can see there, Maki, move to the left a little bit. Move to the left a little bit. Move closer so we have to see what's on your screen. Yeah. Okay, there, yes, but that's better. So what you see there with these, so you see there, what you're seeing there with that tab at the top, BVAS, saying BVAS device, yeah? This is what would be the interface of the device. Obviously, Maki can't be carrying a actual BVAS device here. So this is the software that will eventually run on the BVAS device itself. And you can see there that it has a serial. You can see there, it will tell you the total number of people queuing at the polling unit. This BVAS device is a representation of a polling unit.
Wow.
So it tells you the total number of votes that has been casted, or tells you the total number of votes.
Host, give us just 5 minutes so that we just explain something to you. You'll be shocked what is going to happen.
Okay, hold on, Maki. Hold on, Maki. Okay. Click on the IRF 2.0.
There you go.
So right now, what you're seeing here is the portal. This is where the results, you will get the results, and you will, right now it's telling you there's nothing here because it's not election day yet.
Zero.
Right? It's not election day yet. And click on the verify. This is the portal everybody would have access to. So you can know immediately, get the results of scores. So we talk about ash, you yourself can verify those ashes generated through here. So this is the portal you'll get. And then go to about, admin, sorry, real quick, please. Admin. So those, I just wanted to show you, normally, normal people won't be seeing this. I just wanted to show you real quick where this is where it pulls things from. As you can see, 176,846 polling units. We know the total number of devices. We know when it's online. We know when it's offline. Move to the right, Maki.
Okay, yeah. Okay, right. This is the queue.
Okay, completion, queue size. We know the total number of queues that we would have in all polling units in Nigeria. Move to the left, far left, please. Let's just see. So what's that other dash? What stats is that saying on the dash? Move to just slightly to the right. Slightly to the right. Slightly to the right. Slightly to the right.
To the right.
Yeah. Slightly. Okay. PU.
This one.
Okay. No. Just to see what. Move just slightly to the right.
A little bit
to the right, Maki. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So those PUs polling units reported. So as I said, the total number, those polling units, once at the end of the close of election, when they transmit, you see all of it. Move quickly to the left.
You are going to
now.
see them.
To the left now, yeah?
So that was it.
So if you go on the devices.
So we're going to devices now.
The devices are yeah.
Okay,
so
you
this
see,
tells you the total. So here,
the local government.
We know what device. We know all the devices. We have their serial numbers. We know. Move to the right, Maki. Right. We know when we know their status at all times. Move to the right again. Let's just see everything on the
battery.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, let's go back to the left now, or maybe come out a little bit because we can't. I can only see one.
So I just wanted to show them. I just wanted to show them everything: the actions, the heartbeats, and into all the net. So it will tell you if it's in 4G, 3G, everything. It will tell you everything. So let's go back to
so the transmissions. Let's go to transmissions. I just want to quickly run through this just so we can see that nothing has been transmitted yet because it's not.
So nothing has been transmitted yet.
Yeah. So go. Okay. Audit log.
We go back
to the audit log.
So we need to audit log is when everything administrators
So
everything.
Go back to the left. Go back to the left. Sorry, Maki.
So we have the parties.
So where I'm not going to go into it, but where it says manage there, that's where you can create new elections. There you can add new parties. You can add whatever candidates you have. Yeah, and then Maki, let's go back. Let's go to the Beavers tab now, please.
Device. Okay.
So
we have 8Q.
Right. So Maki, zoom in a little bit. What's he saying on the green bit there? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's cast the first vote. So just.
Okay. So this is Adewale Ogumbiyi as an example. He's the next voter now. So watch this queue as it's going to move. Let's say this was
zooming closer so we can see what.
Okay. So this is Adewale. That's the next voter, Adewale Ogumbiyi. So let's click on him. Did you see what is going on? So it has actually.
So what happened there?
Let me do that.
It's done a fingerprint and it's done the facial scan. And then move to the left.
And he actually verified him.
Yeah. So when he does that, when he verifies it, when that sign comes back as verified, I mean that's nothing new anyway. It does that now anyway. It's just that after this, everything then results back to manual process. So what we're doing is bridging that gap. So what you now have here, because it's been verified, he now gets the option to cast a vote. These votes are getting pulled from that managed section I showed you earlier, where you can create the votes or your candidates. So those candidates that were created against each party is what's displayed here. So just vote for any party you want.
Now let's go. So we want to select, let's say
just vote for any candidate there.
That's the thing. So he votes for, let's say, PDP. He votes for PDP. Okay? So this is the next person now.
So as you can see, we have a record straight away.
8 has now become 7.
1 second, Maki. 1 second. We have a record there telling us that one person has been accredited. It's also telling us one vote was also casted after the accreditation. And then you can see it tells us the total number of people left in the queues. Yes, let's run through the vote.
Okay,
let's go through all the.
The next person. Let's run through all of it. So
because they pretty much do the same thing.
Okay, Ngozi is voting now. So he did everything. Let's say he went to APC, and Musa is going to vote. And let's say he go to LP. Then Funke is going to vote again. Let's say he went back to NMPP. Then Ibrahim is voting now. Let's go to, maybe he votes PDP. Then let's go to Chioma now. Maybe he votes again PDP. Let's go to Bola now. Maybe he votes LP. Then Aisha, which is the last one, he votes the same PDP.
Hold on, Maki. Move to the right a little bit.
Okay, done.
Move to the right.
Okay, I've moved to.
As you can see, the transmission log is empty because we haven't closed the poll. So we keep an audit of every single action here. Move back to the left again, please. So
see all the people that have voted, you see them now. They voted, and this is their party they voted against.
Point this out that we can see, you can see, we can see here. We know the total number of people waiting in our queue because they were registered, right?
It was 8.
It's the same way we know the total number of people in every single polling unit in Nigeria. We know the total number of people waiting. We know the total number of people that have voted, and we know exactly when they close their polls. So let's close. I mean, go to the before we close the poll.
We are going to close.
No. Before you close it, just go to the IRF just to see that nothing has been transmitted yet, because we haven't closed.
So
the
IRF.
poll. Yeah.
So nothing is there.
Yeah. So let's close the poll now.
Okay. So we're going back to Beavers now. So we close the poll. So now you can see transmission is going on now. You can see. You see. You can see now.
Wow.
Now watch this thing now.
Wow.
Now watch this thing. Now look at what is going to happen now.
Copy that result.
So I am going to watch this thing. I am going to copy this thing. I want you guys to take note of this last number. This last number is 3. Take note of this last number. I'm going to copy it now. Okay? Copy. All right? Now I am going to go to...
No, hold on. Keep it. It's there. We can paste it anytime. Okay, let's go back to the left answer. I just want to see if there's anything.
WINEC.
Okay.
Okay. So now this polling unit has completed its election day process, and the poll here for this particular Lagos, whatever, in Sulere, whatever, is closed. And now it's transmitted the data. Now let's go to the IRF.
Okay. Now this is the IRF. Now watch this.
Let's go to results.
So I'm going to then
we'll
do
that at the end.
Okay.
Let's go to the IRF.
So you see the result. Now watch this.
So
did you see that?
So what this is showing you. Move to the left a little bit, Maki. Just to the left a little bit. Just So what it's showing you is the position at all times for every single state in Nigeria, and every single polling unit in Nigeria. So as you can see, APC overall, they're leading. It tells you the total number of votes they have. The Labour Party, they're not leading. Sorry, it should highlight who's leading, Maki. Who's leading? Can you?
Yeah, it's NMPP. NMPP on here.
Okay, so they're leading by, they have 36.3%.
36.3.
Yeah, and then if you go back to the left a little bit, Maki, you can see each state. And it tells you the percentage. Those percentage you're seeing is just indicating the number of polling units that have closed in that state. And what's left, the remaining polling units in that state that's left to close their poll. Okay, Maki, let's go up a little bit. Let me just see zoom out a little bit, because it's I can't see everything on the screen. Zoom out. Okay. Come out a little bit.
Can you see now?
What's on the left hand side?
Can you see now?
I can see, but
so it's All Progressive Congress.
Okay. So
this is the Labour Party.
Let's go to the okay. Just verify that Ash before we go to the admin.
Okay. Now, did you guys take note of that number? Did you guys take note of it?
You mean the number?
No, not that
yes.
one.
So I pasted it now.
No, Maki, you've done the mistake, but it's okay. Did you just copy this one?
No, he earlier copied it though.
No.
Yeah, but I know. Did you just copy this one that you clicked just now? You have
no. I didn't copy it now again.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I wanted to copy it, but I left it. No.
Okay. So paste that.
So now I am going to remove this thing. I'm going to paste that into here.
I'm not
now,
sure, Mamaki,
which is already here.
That? You didn't paste it in there. It auto-populated that in there.
Okay.
Is that the same? Was that the same thing that you copied?
Yeah, I guess so.
If you
no, Maki, hold on.
It's still the same thing.
Maki,
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Maki, hold on. Because you said the number, we should take note of the number when you made the first copy that you did. Okay.
That is number 3. Yes.
Yeah,
that's number 3 is there.
So
that number now. Yes. That number now, you see that number 3, I'm going to remove it. Let's say I tampered with it and I put a 8. Now let's verify. You see, it's going to bring me hash not found. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Error. Right. Now let's go back to, let's put that same 3 back. Watch. Did you see that?
Straight away.
Okay.
WINEC.
Okay.
Straight away.
Let's go to the
now
admin portal.
Okay, so we're going back to the admin portal. So
let's go to the left.
You can see now. Okay, the admin login.
No, this is just an audit log. This is just an audit of what's happened. Let's move to the left. Let's go to the side. Now the side menu.
Okay.
To the left. You're moving to the right, Maki.
Okay. All right. Okay then. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Yeah. So let's go to the dashboard.
Okay. So this again, is the PUR. You see now?
At the admin, you can see. Maki, move to the left a little bit. Wait, I just want to read the first one on the left. Yeah. So
yeah. Okay.
PUs reported. It's telling you the total number of devices that are online. Mm-hmm. It's also telling you the total number of
devices online.
That it's also telling you the total number of polling units that have closed their poll.
And have reported.
Just like we did earlier. That would be one of 78,000. That was just an example of, that would have happened 78,000 times. Hence why they have that. So what's on the right-hand side?
So this is the total. So this is the total polling unit.
Yeah, it tells us what devices are offline. Let's go to the right again.
They are offline. So this is the 44.3% completion.
Yeah, and then that's giving us the total queue size.
300 and something.
Yeah, total queue size. Yeah, and then it's telling us how much is remaining on the side there. Let's go back to the left again, Mikey. All the way to the side. Yeah. What's the transmissions? What do we have in transmissions?
All right. So transmission, this is the it's not confirmed. The one we just transmitted is not confirmed.
Okay, let's go back to the left. I just want to see what left.
Okay.
Audit log. What do we have?
Audit log?
Yeah, what do you have? Oh, sorry, the same one.
It's the same thing.
That's the one from. Okay, it's telling us that the one that just submitted was the Sulere one, isn't it? Let's go to the right. Yes. Right a little bit.
Okay.
It should be
the same thing we read before.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So there. Sulere was 07.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to the left again. I think that's pretty much it. Anything? I just want to see if there was anything that's needed to highlight. Nothing in devices or anomalies.
No, nothing in. So we are going to go to anomalies result now.
No, we've been to result already, Maggie. Anomalies and devices is what we haven't checked. What's it saying here? No anomalies detected.
It's nothing. Nothing was abnormal. No.
Okay, 19% of hash. Okay. Transmission devices. And I think that's the last bit.
Okay, we're going to device.
No.
Yes.
So the devices was on the same screen you were on.
We're going to go back.
I think that's pretty much it, to be honest, for this process.
Yes.
So Chief, that's it. All it is understanding what's.
Let's go back to the result so that we'll give them the result of what
we've seen the result already.
So we need to go to that. Yes.
We've seen the result already, Master.
We've seen the result already. We saw the result and then you went into the.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw this earlier.
So you see, there's no. You see what I was trying to? Sorry, Yomi. What I was trying to tell you guys just now. If you tamper with it, this thing will change. It will not give you anything.
It will give
so
you
that is why I purposely tamper with it. It will give you error figure.
So
if you don't put the right code that is generating, go ahead.
Let me ask you guys a question. And I really, I wish we started this earlier. I really want to thank you guys for the dedication, the timing, and also the research. There's something you say earlier. You said institution and awareness. That there's no point of asking people to vote for you when you don't have a system in place that will make sure that vote counted. It's like asking your wife or your children to fetch you a rainwater with a basket that is leaking. You can never keep the rainwater. So I think what you guys are bringing is an awareness to understand that system, if they operate it the way it's actually meant to be operate, there won't be a problem. Am I right to say this?
I mean, we're not telling you, we just demonstrated it pretty much. Because like I said, Nigeria...
No.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I agree with
that. I'm asking for the sake of the people that may not be aware. Now, when they are telling you,
I apologize. I apologize if I came across.
Yeah,
I was just
telling you
I
INEC, or when there's no network, when there's no this. I think the biggest problem we have is the will to change what we know to what is actually that will work for us. It's
the problem. I think the chief. I think the problem is that we do. You see, there are different kinds of people. There's some people, when you tell them something, I said this thing is going to do this, they will ask you, how is he going to do it? So, and then there, them being getting some level of reassurance is going to do that thing will be based on your demonstration of the thing being capable of doing the thing. But there's some people that are happy to just regurgitate what they've been told without having knowledge of how the thing would actually do the thing. So it's not, you see, so the more knowledge you have about something, the more informed your decision making will be on that thing.
But
you can't make arguments, you can't question. Pardon?
Do you think the politicians in Nigeria, they are ready for this? Because this is a revolution. If we can practice
Chief, let me my answer to that, Chief, is that Nigerians don't have a choice. I didn't get into so much reasons why we don't have a choice. There's so many big things that potentially come for Nigeria. We can talk about some other time, but the reason why Nigerians don't have a choice is you have to look at it like this. If you are in a taxi and the taxi driver, it's his job to take you to your destination. It's also your job to be aware of where he's taking you, because if he decides to drive all around town to read the meter, it is from your pocket it will come from. And if he decides that it's going to drive you to somewhere that could potentially put your life at risk, again, you will be the one at loss. It's the same logic that applies where you as the passenger also have a duty to scream out if you feel the driver is taking you to a wrong place, or if you feel he's just trying to drive around to charge you more money. It's the same thing if you have these wrong people in office. Remember, Abacha has come. He aspired, he has gone. IBB has come, he aspired, he has gone. But you know what? Any wrongdoings they do, when they set us 100 years backwards with whatever debt they owe, guess who's going to pay for it?
Our children.
Not them, who's gone and their families. It's going to be you Nigerians. Okay. It's the same logic with the taxi driver.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah, we're going to make it brief because we are closing.
Yes, just a 30 seconds question now. Now, what happens? Let's take now the problems that we might face around this, okay? What happens if the device is damaged before the result is being transmitted?
It can't. No, that was the part we were going to get to into the technicalities with that. Maki, very quickly, can you go to that document? We don't need the device. They're not moving anything from anywhere. As long as it's handled the election, the minute you click close poll, we've seen the result instantly. You in your house can see the result straight away. If you go back slightly, go all the way down, Maki, all the way to the bottom.
There's no network to do the final transmission.
All the way. I just want to go to frequently asked questions. This was a side-by-side comparison we were going to show you before, but we will leave that. Just go to the go all the way down, because I knew people would want to ask questions. Go down. Yeah. Here. No, yeah. That's no. Up, Maki. You were there already. Yeah. Up. No, yeah. Right here. Just before. Up one more page. Go up, Maki. Yeah. Go up, Maki. These are just some of the questions. I just wanted you to. I'm just highlighting some of the questions. Move to the left, Maki, a little bit, so that we can. No. Look at your screen, Maki, so you can see what we're seeing. Yeah. So yeah, if you read some of these, yeah, what if someone asks the central server, what about electricity, power failures? Maki, if you want, maybe we can just close on this. You can just quickly, these are some of the questions. Can anybody manipulate it? Can the voter, it's all secured. There's no dodgy, whatever. Everything is 100% transparent. We're giving you the architecture behind the scenes right there so you can see. So when we say it does this, so you know it does exactly that.
Okay. Go down a little bit more.
Okay. So what it is, what it is that in reality, drippings, if you damage it now, and even if the poll is closed, it will save it. Forget about it. And it will show on that saver, on the central one, saying that device, something happened to it. It will not generate the information. It will remain there. So it means something is not right.
If it's 40.
I don't know if you understand.
Exactly.
It is not going to give anything. So forget about I wanted to say in conclusion. So everything you're hearing from here, this is what a Nigerian actually designed. It was done by a Nigerian, and it's the person of Yomi.
To be honest with you, I don't really care. This is not really about making.
No. Yomi, just hold on. Let me just hold on.
Yomi, you're too humble. You're too humble. You're too humble. Allow us, please. Go ahead, sir.
No, Yomi, hold on. I know why I'm saying this. Do you know why? I want you guys to take mind. Now, how did me and Yomi knew each other? It was on this TikTok.
Unbelievable.
Right? Yomi is somewhere else. I'm in Nigeria. So as concerned Nigerians, we ask us, there was this question that keep popping. Are you not sure this same thing is going to appear again? Nigerians were saying, no, we are going. He then talked to me and said, what do we do? We'll come out with a solution. As concerned Nigerians, we don't just talk. We places resources on the table, and this is the reality. Like what I just told you now, a Nigerian, I think they said they are talking on social media, they are Indomie generation. Thank you. But the Indomie generation has just brought a solution. This is just one, no. The one he has in his arsenal, you cannot believe your eyes.
Yomi,
you see, in Nigeria,
I have just followed you.
They said they don't know anything.
Yomi, I followed you.
And we are not
going to definitely DM both of you guys. I love men with such a high intelligence and passion for the country, and also ability to seek the truth. And these are the kind of people I want on this platform. And I cannot. Do you know how tired I am? And Yomi, I know how tired you are because you complained when you came. But
100%.
we are able to listen to this, and I wish this lecture can go on and go on. Go ahead.
So, Hodge, let me just put you this one. Yomi is it's very hard to get Yomi. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very hard because he's always busy in every, as he's talking to you now, he's actually doing something you might not know. He's multitasking. He might be working at the same time. Not joking. This is not a joke. I'm telling you what is going on right now.
Listen, I'm refreshed and I'm happy that you brought him in. And Yomi, thank you for gracing our platform.
I appreciate you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Maki, this is what I'll do. Mr. Yomi, I'll follow you. Maki already followed you now, so there's no point. So you know. Now, Mr. Yomi, when I'm in one of my live page where we have a lot of viewers, I will see if there's a way I can either bring you or Maki for this kind of education, because these are the kind of education that we actually need to help us
arguing
the digital transmission of results. You know, when we are talking about digital transmission of results, this we don't understand. These are the kind of things that have to be played to help us, help people understand the idea. Then if it warrants us pushing it into our TV, our media spaces, we'll look into it. Maki, don't worry, I'll reach you. And this can
let me give you guys an expo. Let me give you an expo of what Yomi have just done.
Yes, sir.
Did you just tell me that some of our brothers who live in SA that have been homophobic, attacked and stuff like that, they don't know what to do, how to seek lawyer? Now, a Nigerian in the person of Yomi has created an app. Even if you have no knowledge of the law, you not go school at all, You feel talk am for your language, you go skip am, e go give you everything about that country where you dey, the law, who you go meet, who are the human rights activists, the numbers, everything, e go talk am for your own language, give you, you go dey see am.
More able
so,
to grace.
So this is just a loop. I am not going to go in more details. We will see you guys sometime.
Thank you,
and
sir.
begin to
Much
give you. You see, they said Nigerians are talking in social media, right? They are just basically making noise. They don't have solution minded. Welcome to the world. The concerned citizens are here to stay. They are not partisan. They are ready to give the resources, because when injustice becomes a law, resistance becomes a duty.
Thank you so much.
This is the duty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for every one of us that joined today.
Okay.
Yomi, thank you.
Thank you very much, Nigerians.
Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you on the YouTube. Thank you. We look forward for another conversation tomorrow by God's grace. Thank you and good night from here.
Good night, brother. Good night.
Good night. Amazing night. Good night, guys.